Hello.
Hello. If I go to your... Am I being done? I never use Twitch. If I go to your... I'm on... Oh, there it goes. Okay. It looked like you were hosting someone playing FF14.
I probably was. I joined a group or whatever they're called, like a team. And I have my Twitch set up that whenever I'm not live, it will host someone else on the team.
Oh, okay.
So I unhosted before I went live, but sometimes it's stubborn because Twitch. And it's just like, if you unhost a little too soon, it'll go, well, you're still not live, so I'm just going to host again.
Of course.
Yeah. Gamma, hi! Hello! Gamer, are you terrible for horrible zoos?
I'm proud. I spent 7 hours making this.
Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna do one in the 3 hours I'm streaming. So yours is probably more immaculately crafted than mine.
That being said, I did have a fair bit of a fair few problems with this.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know whether it's the fault of me or the fault of Planet Zoo itself.
Okay.
Because, oh my god, this game, I swear, is getting more buggy over time.
Oh no!
Because I'm pretty sure I never had these problems when I was playing it before. And I guess I'll explain. I'll explain once we get into it.
All right.
Why I had to turn animal welfare off because it's broken. I don't know what it is. It's It doesn't. The keepers don't feed the animals.
Oh no!
I have 7 alerts about animal is hungry, animal is hungry, animal is hungry.
No!
I have like 50 keepers, and I've specifically instructed them feed the animals, give them water, and they just don't. So
I will say so I have 2 things I want to say. One is I'm curious to see. So originally I was thinking we would showcase your zoo at the end. But we're gonna lead with that actually, and I'm curious to see. Even though I haven't had time to work on my zoo, I have had a few ideas kind of knocking around in my head, and I'm curious to see if you went the same route that I'm thinking of going. Cause the rules of what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a zoo that. I don't know if we want to necessarily say a human zoo, but something that is catering more towards the animals than the humans. Something that is a terrible, horrible zoo for the humans, but is amazing for the animals, is the idea.
Yes.
And we'll see how well that goes. This will be my first, and I haven't even finished all the tutorials. There's a lot of tutorials. This is a lot of game in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of game.
Yeah. So this will be my.
Hopefully at least some of it will work for you.
Hopefully, yeah, we'll see. And actually, yeah, and I also wanted to say this will be my first time doing the sandbox, so I'm also going to be kind of learning as I go, figuring it out as I go. So we'll see how it works out. But the point is to make a terrible zoo. So, if the bears want to climb out of their fences, fine, I guess.
I've only had one animal breakout, and I'm 90% sure it was a bug because I didn't take I was so stupid. I saw it for a second, but I didn't take a screenshot. I didn't take a recording, so you'll have to take my word for it.
Okay.
Of how one of my animals escaped.
Hi, Blue. So let's see. So we've got a minute left on this song. So we'll start in 1 minute, and we'll shift over to looking at your wonderful terrible zoo. Your beautiful thing. And do you want to, before I switch over to your screen, do you want to give like an introduction to what you're going to be showing us, or do you want to just have us go in blind?
We could go in blind.
All right.
I guess I'll ask. There is a choice to make at the beginning, so I'll ask you which of the choices you want to do.
All right, this will be interesting. All right, let me close the music here. Okay. So, and actually, maybe I should have the music on, but just quiet, because we couldn't figure out the audio from Parsec.
Yeah, audio sharing is a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
I
wish software made it a lot easier to route audio. But
Yeah.
yeah, there was no way to do it without me echoing. So I'm actually going to leave the audio on, the music on. And let's switch over to your screen. So you're all now seeing. So this is actually, and we're once again using Parsec, which is really cool as far as like no latency video sharing.
Yes. It's nuts. So I'm watching on my phone and I'm moving the camera around and it's really close on the Twitch stream. So it's going to your house. It's going from my house to your house, then to Twitch's servers, then back to my house.
That's amazing, really.
It's like a second.
That's really cool. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's nuts. Parsec is fantastic. You know there are fighting game tournaments that use Parsec because it's better than the built-in netcode of the fighting games.
I believe it. I actually really, truly believe it. The software is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Chip. All right, so let's begin our tour of your terrible
of my
zoo.
horrible zoo.
Yes.
Well, firstly, it's currently 42 degrees Celsius, which is like 100 and something. So bear in mind, this is all happening while it's over 100 degrees outside.
Okay.
So as we spin around, we have to make our choice. Oh, I might as well play this.
Does
we
that
have
say
to make our choice.
Scaly's this way? Okay, hold on.
Scaly's this way. And Furry's this way.
Oh! Furry's only. Oh,
so which way would you like to do? Oh, yeah. So here's the problem. So I have 100 horrible alerts about how my habitats are all filthy.
Oh,
It's because the keepers refuse to clean them. If I go into staff, look at how many staff I have. And they don't clean them. So look at how many keepers.
Okay, so I just did the tutorial, so maybe it's because they don't have specific work zones?
I've created work zones.
Oh, okay. But they're not assigned.
I've created work zones.
Anyway.
A, I've created work zones. B, I've specifically recalled keepers. So it says keeper requested. And then you do locate keeper and they're standing still.
Weird. Okay.
It's
all right.
a pain in the ass. So which choice? Which choice are you gonna make?
Can we eventually do the other one?
We will do both. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I
want to do furries. Furries this way. Let's do the furries first.
Furries only.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, here's another bug. Why is the grass growing through the path? I don't know.
Oh. It is, and it's growing a lot through the path. That's weird.
Yes.
All right. So I like your entrance here. Oh, what the hell is going on? Are those bears?
Those are bears made of wood. Yes.
Escaping your zoo cave. Are they farting?
Yes. So we get down here.
Okay.
So turn the flashlight on.
Too dark. All right.
There's only one thing to do down here.
I like your vehicle.
And it's ride. The greatest ride of all time. It's called Furgatory. It takes, I don't know if you can see this on the stream, it takes 685 real world seconds to go through, which is over 10 minutes. That's 11 minutes and 15 seconds, or 25 seconds.
Okay.
And if you look down in the bottom right, 21st of April, 22nd of April, this ride takes like 10 days. Unfortunately, the guests don't want to use it. I've had 6 total.
Okay. So it's got bad word of mouth going on here. So
bad word of mouth. So
wait. Before we leave the docking station, I want to comment on your design of the docking station. So you bring the people in and you have them go under the track.
Under the ride, yes. And then around.
Down, around, and then rather than just loading them as soon as they walk into the cavern.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's all cue, you see, for this very popular and busy ride.
So popular. This is like Disney's California Adventure version 1 level of
Oh,
popularity. Here.
with the Hollywood tour or whatever it was called.
Yes, this is the Superstar Limo.
Superstar Limo.
This is
The grass is going through this.
Oh, it
that
is?
might not be a bug. That might be intentional. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't think that's intentional because that's supposed to be tarmac. But if we go through,
Look at this goddamn tunnel. Okay.
This is as many ride vehicles as possible, and they go as slowly as possible. And so if we just enjoy how slowly they climb this hill.
The visitors could probably walk this faster than the cars.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I like how you just got a random hill. It's just, I call this the challenge hill.
Yes.
It's not even, the hill isn't even completely throughout the entire cave. It's just on the side with the track. Not poison.
And this is not poison. So you go through the not poison wall, which is not poison. Oh, I forgot to say, the zoo is called the Zoop Zone. Very safe in brackets.
Oh, yes, okay.
It's very safe.
Very safe. Very
So we
safe.
go through multiple poison walls.
You got multiple poison zones.
And then the camera's actually really slow, so I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna click through to the terrain.
Oh my god, is there anything? Is there anything?
No, there isn't.
It's just a dark tunnel. Very safe.
It's so safe.
So this is day 1 of the journey.
This is yeah. I mean, it's already the 7th of June, so we've already been at this for like 11 days.
I gotta say, this game is amazing in that you can have this much stuff going on. You know, you
yes.
Get these like random caves here. Jesus.
As we're going, it gets a little bit more exciting.
Wait, where's this going down? Wait, was that the queue? Did you just loop back around underneath the queue?
Yeah, that's actually, is that the queue or the exit? That's the exit. That's the exit.
God.
We go over the queue.
So you spent 10 days making a U-turn.
Yes. Yeah, this you can use these like a train.
Okay.
For multiple stops, but I chose not to. There's only one stop and you see nothing. So as we go through, this is as slowly as I can make them go.
Oh,
and of course it's a traffic jam, which is very it's low stress.
Wait, that's the exit?
And then that's the exit, and we're back at the beginning.
Where's the furries?
There's no animals. This is the ride. You get on and you enjoy your ride, and then you leave.
I thought this was actually going somewhere.
No. So,
if
we go down here, handily tucked away out of sight, we actually see the results of this ride.
So you're tenderizing for 10 days. Is
yes,
that it?
Yes.
In the sweltering 100-degree cave.
Absolutely.
Welcome
this is history's greatest monster, who dedicates his life to murdering, cooking, and eating humans. Sorry, not just eating. He's selling the meat to other tourists. Although,
so what's the menu items?
No one wants to come down
here.
Did
you customize the menu items? What is he selling?
I couldn't remember how to do that.
Oh, okay.
So he's just selling the default chief beef.
Oh, okay. One day, that's simulator. Hi! Oh my goodness, I forget how to say your name. TPK.
Tipakanetsa, I think.
Tipakanetsa. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hello. And Silver's here. Hi, Silver and Cola. Hi, Cola. Welcome. So this is for those who just joined us, this is Peg Zoo. Peg spent.
You wouldn't know it was a zoo because there are no animals.
There's no animals yet. So at the beginning of the zoo, we had a choice between furries and scalies, and I chose furries, of course. And there's no actual animals.
No, it's a hell ride that takes multiple days. It takes over a week. So you're stuck on these awful plastic seats for a week.
This is my punishment for not choosing scalies. Is that it?
Yes, exactly.
Now
and then.
Oh, good.
Sorry?
I was going to say, now, if you put one animal in this ride, I wonder if it would encourage people to actually ride it.
I wonder, because I have another shitty ride that's kind of pointless, and people ride that constantly. So it's almost certainly that there are no... Yeah.
Uh-huh, okay.
So, once the exit to the right is to the left, and we go up here through more tunnels, because you should be completely fully accustomed to the darkness by now.
Yes.
And we enter the ATM zone. This is like 500 ATMs.
What the
And if we look at one of them, the cost to use them is $50. So if you want to get some cash out, it costs $50.
So this is Vegas. So this is a zoo
Yes.
in Vegas. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Why ATMs?
And there's a lot.
Can I ask why ATMs?
Well, every time they get money out, I get $50. That's why ATMs. It's free money. It's free real estate.
Okay.
Oh, there are people down here.
You actually have
Or is that a
customers.
caretaker?
Oh, that's a
it's a
janitor.
caretaker.
That's a janitor.
It's one of my thousands of staff.
But who's these other people?
That's a vendor. And I think that's a mechanic.
So it's only the people that are forced to be here.
Yes. Yeah. Well, forced. I do pay them. That's. Oh no! Wait. That's my single security guard.
Oh, good.
Who the hell would steal
good.
from this?
Move along.
Yeah.
Move along.
Single security guard,
All right.
and then another caretaker. They must get down here. Maybe it is cooler down here. Look, you see, she's just clipping into the. I hate the AI in this game. It's a mess. Just vendors and keepers and caretakers. And yeah, these ATMs have their own special power supply because.
Do they really?
Because I had.
You couldn't route power down here? Is that it?
No, their power doesn't seem to work underground. I don't know why.
Okay.
And you come out into the hell spiral. And then these are the only toilets in the whole park.
So so now we're in the Enterprise here.
Yes.
So onesies toilets. Oh my god.
And look, people do come down here probably to use the. Yeah, they all need the toilet, so they're making the
so they have
probably
to,
like a mile
Do you have
journey.
stairs going to the top of the toilet?
Oh yeah, there's a solar panel on top of the toilet.
Oh, okay.
I figured out you could actually do that, but you need this giant staircase so the mechanic can get to it when it breaks. So it's like, oh, cool, I have solar panels on top of my buildings. Oh, but I need to have a stupid staircase.
That's crazy. Funky Joe!
Yeah.
Hi, Funky Joe!
So these three, 4 generators are only to power the ATMs.
Holy
Don't
shit.
power anything else.
Okay, so hold on. This long stretch of to the death spiral, does it tell you how many miles of path you've laid?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure.
Okay, and
I don't know what the scale is here.
All right. Okay.
The height of my path design.
Yeah,
the
so I
path
was gonna
control in
say
these
that
games
you've
is
got-
like simultaneously great and also awful.
I was gonna say
like,
you've got some very, very nice looking paths right there.
interesting pathing. So
Yeah.
like you can do these kinds of things really easily, but then good luck trying to make that look good.
Yeah.
Like
Oh my God.
The ride is powered by solar power, and as you can see by the fact it's smoking, these break down literally every day, and I have to call a mechanic, and the mechanic only comes sometimes. So if we go,
there
he was right here.
Oh, he's right there.
So he's gonna fix it.
He's like,
Thank
yeah.
goodness.
So what happens if that breaks down? Do people get stuck for days? in
Yes,
an
they get
underground
stuck
tunnel?
on the ride.
Holy
Yes.
shit! Oh. So.
And he fixed it. He
He already
actually
fixed
did
it.
something
Okay, good.
incredible. All right, that's the extent of the furry side.
How do you exit this? So it just goes back to the entrance of the park, or?
Yeah, it comes back here and it comes behind the gulpy energy. Yeah,
So you
that's
don't even get an exit experience. So the entrance, you've got all those statues and stuff, and you actually have some design. But the exit is just like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bear path. And these things that say a facility is having a negative effect on guests, it's because they can see the generators and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Picky little assholes, and they're like, ugh, why would a zoo need power?
No, you're supposed to hide it in fake trees and stuff.
But it looks so much better if it's just out in the open like this. And you can't hide a solar panel underneath trees. Defeats the purpose.
So far what we have is half of what we've seen half of your park. Half of that half is completely underground in a dark cave, and the other half is just a long death march, of pathway, in which the only things you can see are generators to power ATMs that are underground.
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay.
And I'm getting even more alerts that they're having significant negative effects on guests.
So I gotta say, I was wondering if you and I were gonna go the same way with this, with our prompt to make a horrible zoo.
Yeah.
In my head, this is not what I was expecting. So far, this is amazing. This is truly amazing. And
So-
I am encouraged by your creativity here. All right, so we have to see the scaly side
This is
now.
if you make the correct choice, which is scalies.
Okay, you've got an
There's
above
another
ground.
giant hell path, but there's a reason for that.
Okay, because I see you've got an above ground attraction.
Yes,
now.
I have. This is the only way to see any animal in the whole park. Is
Okay.
this monorail?
This thing looks like it's gonna get taken down by dinosaurs.
It
In the
does.
scaly path here. Oh,
it
look! This
looks
is where
like
the
bu-
crowd is.
Yeah, the crowd's all queuing for these. So I set it so that these all you can set how long you have to wait to avoid crowding, but I set it to encourage crowding. So
Of course
what
you did.
happens is
Of course.
one of these ride vehicles goes all the way along to the other end and then unloads, and then that's when these people are allowed to load.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Yeah.
And
So that's why we have like 6 empty ride
they're
vehicles
just
and
sitting
this
there.
giant
They're literally just having to stand there and look at an empty ride vehicle because they're not
Yes.
allowed to go.
queue. Absolutely.
Okay. So
So-
are we gonna get a chance to see this actually go? How long is? Oh my god, it's long. I'm answering my own question. Look at this
it's really
goddamn
long.
path. Look at this path. You
Yeah,
can take the sky monorail, or you can
or
walk
you can
80
just walk.
miles.
So here's the problem: the
Okay.
keepers don't take the sky monorail. The keepers and the caretakers need paths.
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
So here we go. The first thing
Oh!
on the first thing on the
Something
scaly
with
path
actual entertainment value.
is Pride Rock that I found on the Steam Workshop. That says
Oh, I didn't know it.
furries-
Furries beware. Hey! I didn't know
Furries
we
beware.
could go on the Steam Workshop. Oh man.
and under new
Under-
management. And there's a dodo inside. And
Oh no! What is this?
The-
Where
dinosaurs
did you
are on
get
the
these
workshop as
dinosaurs?
well.
Those are great. Were those also on the Steam Workshop?
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing.
And there's a lion statue, and there's no fire like there is in Planet Coaster.
Oh, okay.
Because they probably don't want you setting your animals on fire,
Yes.
so I put just the
So
smoke.
you've killed Mufasa.
So there's Mufasa, he's dead. Or Simba, depending on, the timeline.
Yeah.
Because Mufasa doesn't really get it particularly well in the movie. But there he is. That's Pride Rock. And then I have some exhibits
Okay.
that I thought to just add, but they're not. The exhibit animals are not particularly interesting. They just kind of sit there.
Okay.
Okay. And I can never find them, so whatever. Exhibits there. Oh, and also the keepers never feed them or water them, even though I tell them to
so
specifically.
they dying?
They're not dying because I turned off animal
Oh,
death.
that's right. Yes. Okay.
So the first actual real animal attraction is some Chinese pangolins
Yay!
with two-way glass that's the wrong way.
See, this is
So-
more what I thought when we were talking about a terrible experience for the humans. This is an idea that I was thinking of having. Is the wrong way, one-way glass. Ooh, that
And
is
they
a
are
cool
in here.
statue.
You'll have to take my word for it. Here's another Steam Workshop find. Someone made this dragon skeleton,
Oh, I was
and
gonna
I
say
put
the
a
fox
topiary
topiary.
fox in the mouth.
Yeah. I like
And this
that.
is actually what the pangolins need. Like, I turned off animal welfare, but this is actually what they need, and they're
Okay.
all asleep,
there
and
they
they're very small.
It's probably because they're starving to death because they aren't getting fed.
Yeah, pretty much. And you can see empty food bowls, because the keepers
Oh.
don't care.
Damn.
And then this one, the generator broke, and the mechanic won't fix it, so there's no info board on this one. This is the history's greatest
yes.
animal, the perfect creature, the gharial, the giant dummies who lay about all day with their huge long snoots for eating fish. Oh wait!
Oh!
The keeper actually gave them
The
fish.
keeper fed them.
Ooh, she's so cute.
She's chomping. She's a chomping.
Can't believe the keepers actually fed them. Well, there's proof that I know that I'm doing it right because it works on some of them, but not all of them.
Can you blame them though for refusing to walk, 80 miles?
There's a monorail.
But they have to wait 3 days to load.
Yes. The one downside to the two-way glass is the keeper gate affects it. All the glass around the keeper gate is the correct way around, and I don't know why that is.
That's the only place they can actually see
the only place you can see them. And these losers,
look at those guys!
I guess are looking through. I don't know.
And it's also
I know you're hot.
sweltering.
It's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, you have
Everyone's
no shade at all.
Yep, no shade, none at all. And then the next exhibit, same thing.
Okay.
But it's Komodo dragons because
nice.
we're going up in the coolness meter. We had the pangolins who were kind of big babies, then the gharials who were losers. Now Komodo dragons. These guys are actually scary. So.
Yep. I have a short story to tell you about Komodo dragon. I think it was a Komodo dragon. When we went to Disney World, we went to the animal park, and at the Komodo dragon exhibit, the keeper there, she was this wonderful old lady that was absolutely in love with the Komodo dragon that she was meant to take care of.
Yes.
Like she was standing there watching her while she was on her break, going, "My baby, I love my baby." Like she was completely 100%. So Komodo dragons, yes, they are great.
Yes, they are incredible. Oh, there were 3 in here because I misread or I misremembered the Zoopedia, and then these 2 killed the 3rd one. So
are you serious? Shit. Okay.
That's the level of friendliness. And then the final exhibit is the biggest badass of all, the saltwater crocodile. In filthy water, because I couldn't be bothered to do the water circulation. There they are, the coolest bad boys, the saltwater crocodile. Oh, here's the rest of the ride vehicles.
I was just gonna say, so we've gotten to the point now where they're unloading, and those guys have loaded, I guess.
So they loaded, yeah, and I don't know if we can see it. It will be going around somewhere. Okay. It's around. And then that's the end of the zoo exhibits. But if we scroll all the way out, the zoo's in the shape of a big crocodile.
Oh my goodness! Okay, that is excellent. That you won.
There it is.
You won.
Oh, here's a Planet Zoo bug. If you zoom out far enough, it thinks the ATMs are above ground, so it does this.
Whoa.
I don't know why.
Oh, that's weird.
So if I zoom back in, they don't. They come back. So that's my.
So I can tell
that's my shitty zoo.
You put more thought and care and effort into the scaly side.
Yes.
So yeah. So Peg, you've won just dinosaurs, crocodile drawing. I knew we should have had you do this at the end of the stream because now I'm like, God, I have to actually come up with an idea that is of this caliber, and I don't even know what I'm doing. Furries beware. That's gonna be the thumbnail for this stream.
Make that the thumbnail.
By the way, I don't know if you can see the stream right now, Peg, but your little icon for your screen is like going, "Hey!" at the side. Oh my God. Well, does your zoo have any other surprises, or is that a complete tour?
No,
what's the exit experience for the scaly side?
The exit experience for the scaly side is either waiting inside one of those glass pods for like 10 hours while they go around, or just walking. Okay. Which is probably quicker given how slow the pods are. If we can even find one. Is there even one out on the track?
No, there isn't.
No, they're stuck.
When do they go?
Cool. They're supposed to. Maybe I did the timings wrong. But yeah, people do. I have 900 guests in here, and they are walking around.
Oh my God. The wiping of the sweat onto the sleeve.
Yeah, I don't think these have actually changed. I think did this break down? Did we lose a generator? Can you imagine how hot it is inside these pods if it's 40 degrees outside?
Jesus.
Misery.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's at least a little shade in these stupid pods. I like how it's only
I suppose they're not sealed. If it was sealed and it was a glass like sphere, that would be awful.
But I like how it's such limited seating already as it is, and then they only filled that pod with one side of people. Like,
Yeah.
They didn't even fill it to full.
Yeah. So, there you go. I'm glad you like my horrible zoo.
It's great.
I only put these here because I was annoyed at the constant messages that guests are hungry, guests are thirsty.
I love your entrance here of furries only for can you actually I didn't realize you could actually type your own signs like that.
Yeah, if you go into is it construction? And signs, and then it's any of them that say editable.
Oh, okay.
So this is African sign 1 editable.
Gotcha.
We just put this down.
Oh, I see.
Hello world.
So you didn't do it in Comic Sans, or did you?
No so stands? I don't think you can do it in Comic Sans.
These are probably all
Racing.
royalty-free.
Yeah,
fonts.
Public domain fonts,
Yeah.
yeah. I think No Sans is actually the closest to Comic Sans.
Yeah, I think it is. Oh my god. Alright, so I somehow have to craft a zoo similarly in the same vein here. Oh, Blue, I'm sorry, I'm just catching up on chat here. So, Blue says, breaking news. The World Association of Zoos and Aquariums, WAZA, has completed their accreditation review of the zoo and have taken the unusual step of authorizing a nuclear strike on the site. And Cola says, Pegs is so obviously uncomfortable, I expect Calico's version to be subversively uncomfortable. I think that's accurate, because so the ideas, I'm not going to say them out loud, but I had some ideas, and I'm realizing now I didn't have enough ideas, because yours is so chock full of this.
Of hell.
So I have some things that I had in mind. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna start crafting my own zoo in a similar vein of being a terrible human experience. And then Peg, are you actually riding this ride right now?
Yes.
It's a screensaver.
It might, yeah, it might
as well be. Are you gonna be doing some modeling?
I'll be painting. I'll keep an eye on the chat. I'm not gonna turn the webcam on.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay.
No, I'll just keep an eye on the stream out of my out of the corner of my eye.
Okay.
And chat.
Yes, and I want
things.
your support. This is I put the tag on the stream of backseating okay, because I have no ideas. Peg's here for support. I'm also going to be basically teaching myself aspects of the game I haven't done tutorials for. So let's see. How do we want to do this? Do we want to... oops. Why are you seeing GeForce Experience? I don't even have that open.
Oh.
That's... Why is the GeForce menu open? Hold on. Wait a minute. What is happening here? Okay, I'm actually in it now. Close. Weird. Okay, I guess it's just because there's no game. This is my split screen scene collection for streaming, which I do not use all that often. It's only when Peg and I split screen.
Yeah.
You know, so it's it's underutilized, which means I haven't really fine-tuned it very much. So normally if I went to my screen, you would see the splash page if there was nothing else live. But that is apparently not working right now. So what we're going to do, let me launch the game and make sure it actually captures that. And what I was thinking we could do is we could have me on the big screen, and then if we still want, we could do a picture-in-picture of Peg's terrible ride through the poison clouds. So you actually, if you get bored with what I'm doing, you can check in every now and then with how the ride's going.
So the poison cloud totally hits the frame rate. It's funny.
Does it really?
If it swaps back to looking at the poison cloud, it'll go from 63 to about 50.
What was that noise? What was that just now?
I don't know.
You heard that too, right?
No.
Oh.
Was it through my mic?
Maybe it was in the music.
Oh, maybe. I can't hear the music.
It
so.
sounded like an animal, but I've got... Oh, I'm sorry. It's Planet Zoo finally launched. It was the logo.
You started the game.
I started the game, and it was the logo for Planet Zoo. That's what it was. Okay. I forgot I started the game. That's funny. Okay, now is the game actually going to capture in Streamlabs here? 1 second, everybody.
Has it been stable for you? Because I'm using my laptop because on my desktop it has been very unstable.
Wait, the game? Your game?
Yeah.
It has seemed buttery smooth to me.
It's strange because it will work for like 20 to 25 minutes and then it will continue playing. I can see it moving in the background, but Windows will tell me that it crashed.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I've changed drivers. I've changed as much as I can think of. And so I'm thinking it may be because of AMD, because my desktop has a Ryzen processor and my laptop has an Intel processor.
Gotcha.
But you have a Ryzen processor.
Oh, no, that's right. I have a Ryzen too, so that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Huh. So let me catch up on chat here. So we've got Gamma saying I need meaningless stairs that go up and down. Yes, that is a necessity.
Oh man, climbing stairs is incredibly good exercise, which means it's utterly miserable to do.
And then Chip, I see you're at here, and Chip is asking, do I have a fursuit? I do! I actually have 2 fursuits.
You have 2?
I have 2, but one has not gotten really worn all that much because I got it literally the week the week the world shut down last year.
Yes,
so it hasn't been
world
worn out
ended.
anywhere. But yes, I do have a fursuit.
I've worn the old one.
Wait, what was that?
I've worn the old one.
Yes, you have.
Most of it.
So I get to pick a biome. So this is my first time not playing. So do I want something in the snow?
Oh, did you buy the
Oops.
Arctic pack? Because they added like a bunch of like penguins and
really?
cold animals. Yeah.
Can I do the Arctic? No. Okay.
You can't go to the Antarctic. The place which is not actually legal to build anything.
Oh. Oops. Oh, that's what's going on. I'm like, why is it sounding so weird? It's because the game's playing music and I still have the radio.
Oh, you still have the yeah.
All right, so
I appreciate you've kept my ride vehicle up. Or my ride camera up as we go through these hell tunnels.
I'm invested now. So let's see. Where do I?
Oh yeah, go to the north of Africa. There are islands off the coast of North Africa, to the left. That's where Tsukuganetsu lives.
Oh, okay.
No, left there. Yeah.
Nice. Yay.
So they actually show up. Hooray!
Yay! That's awesome. Can I actually choose your island to make a zoo? Oh no, it doesn't let me. So I don't know where I want to do the zoo. I kind of want to do it in the snow.
Yeah, Canada, like
yeah.
or Alaska even.
Oh, oops. I got out of the select biome menu here. So I could do the trees and stuff or snow.
Trees and stuff. I mean, there's trees in the snowy areas too.
I know, but okay, I'll do this. All right, so North America, difficulty, we're gonna do easy.
Yes,
we're gonna say,
and feel free, if you run into the same problems I had, feel free to turn off animal welfare and animal death.
Yeah.
Because here's how you know it's a bug, the animal welfare, with it turned off, they still say they're hungry. And it's like, well, that's not... I turned that off in the settings and it's still there, so
weird.
Yeah.
So it tells you about it, but it doesn't actually, like, doesn't actually affect them, I'm assuming, then, huh?
Maybe, yeah.
So
I haven't had any animals die, so... apart from the Komodo dragon who I adopted and then was immediately killed because I didn't turn off animal fighting.
Oh, okay. That's a separate setting then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so zoo name. So I'm gonna call it. I don't know what to call it here. It's gonna
Meowtopia.
be. Yeah. Well, okay, yeah, that's my kind of my fallback, but I can Meowtopia. That's also the name of my island in Animal Crossing. All right, I'm creating a zoo. Can you rename the zoo after you've made it? I don't even know.
No idea. Helicomatose, that's a good one.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it. So how do I turn off animal welfare?
If you hit escape,
All right.
and then go into settings, and then game, and then scroll down.
Easy. Okay.
Yeah, animal settings. Yeah, it's a yeah.
Oh, I see.
And then scroll down, and there's all of those.
All right, so I'm gonna disable. So reduce animal aging. Interesting.
Yes, yeah. So that's what I was worried about, is that I would build all these habitats, and then all my animals would just die of old age.
So did you disable all this stuff?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same as you. No illness, death through aging, animal welfare, predation and fear. Oh,
yes.
Stops animals hunting each other. Okay. Guest settings. Did you do anything with that or no?
No, the guests are exactly the
okay, good,
guests are standard.
All right.
Because fuck the guests.
The main event, Silver. Nice. Hemlock, hi. I am creating a horrible, terrible zoo. So, let's see if I actually even remember how to play this. So, man.
Oh, did my screen freeze?
Oh, yes.
I think it did.
It did. Probably because.
Oh well.
Oh well. All right. So I guess we'll
it was 3 more minutes of that.
Oh, it froze. Okay, it didn't actually freeze, but it needs me to be in focus, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Unfortunately, when I switch out of parsec, it freezes. So, so unfortunately, we can't do what we were going to do. Yeah. So
Never mind.
Let me exit out of parsec. It was a nice thought. It was a nice thought, but unfortunately,
yeah,
I didn't realize it needs to be in focus. So, okay. Well, if at any point you want to share anything with what you're working on, you can flip on your webcam and I can do Discord. I'm set up to still do that too, so.
Sure. I'm going to pull the stream up on my laptop now. I don't have a full screen application open.
Oh, Hamlock, happy birthday! Purple background. Yeah, that's my monitor. When I'm streaming, I change it to Twitch colors. It helps me remember that I put my computer in stream mode. You know, like I've disabled a bunch of background applications and other things, and I disabled my backup, which was a huge thing.
Because it would just use all your upload bandwidth.
Use my upload bandwidth, and I'd be like,
stream.
"What's going on?" And it's like, "Oh, Backblaze, what do you do?" I love Backblaze, but I've emailed them a few times telling them I'm a streamer, and you know, Backblaze is supposed to scale to understand, but the problem is the streaming software also scales to given the network congestion, so they were like getting out of the way of each other and both suffering for it. And so I've emailed them and said, "Can you please make it more intelligent with streaming software?" And they were like, "We'll talk to the engineers." You know, it's like this non-committal answer. Anyway. Okay, so I don't even know where to start.
What I did was I sketched out the approximation of a crocodile onto a piece of paper, and then I followed that. Then I followed that as roughly as I could in the path tool.
So let me do, because I'm thinking my idea for the zoo might just be a section of the zoo. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna dive right into it, and do what I started to think. And let's see here. So this is our entrance here. Oh, we can make that longer. Let me get the mic out of the way so I can actually see that box. Okay. So, and actually, we're gonna, how do I, there we go. Whoops. How do I
Oh, yeah, you can align it to a grid.
Yeah. How do I do height?
Click and drag up and down.
Ah, there we go. Okay. You're going to suggest a merchandise row with all the things kids would want that you have to walk through. Yes! Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the impulse purchase candy at the supermarket.
Do they have Carney games? Yes.
Oh, man.
It's like Disney's Main Street USA here. Okay, so then okay, so let me just say what I'm thinking I want to do. Is again, the idea is to make it terrible for the people, but good for the animals. My idea that I wanted to go with, and we'll see if I can do it, was I wanted to create an inside-out zoo. And what I mean by that is that that the people were actually unknowingly the exhibit. And so
that sounds like the plot to a Star Trek episode.
Yeah, exactly. Star Trek the Animated Series, even. So my thinking was that I would lead these people into these weird alcoves with like here's all the bathrooms, but they'd all be facing the windows. So I'm actually gonna do that right. Okay, so here we'll do that right now. Here we go.
That's fucked up.
So
Here you go, kids.
Here you go, kids. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna try and do that right now. Let's see if I can establish. So I think the way I need to do this. So if I do that, and then escape out of that and go back. There we go. I'm realizing I can't be too picky with how gorgeous
you can't
it looks.
be too picky.
With
this system, you cannot be too picky.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So sorry, I gotta go, but I'll leave you. Stay delicious and stay fluffy. Thanks, Funky Joe. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. And
long weekend. Depending on location.
Hopefully a long weekend for everyone. Okay. So now. Let's do facilities. So we'll go ahead. Oh, that's right. I actually, because I'm not doing the tutorial, I could actually do some like fun, like rides.
You can actually use all the stuff. Yeah.
Is it restroom? How do I? Okay, hold on. Small animal guest facility staff. Guest. Toilets. There we go. Okay. So. Hold on, actually, I just realized what I could do is I can use one of each toilet. Oh, this isn't gonna be nearly big enough, actually, I just realized.
Oh, yeah, the toilets are giant cubes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so, how do I delete paths? Oops.
In the path tool, there's a thing at the top that says delete path.
Oh, there we go.
And, undo, Control Z is your friend.
Yeah. Okay, so actually, hold on, I need more room than I realized. So we're gonna make this, and actually, I want to make it fancier instead of just asphalt. We're gonna make them think that they are the reason. Oops, not delete. I don't want to delete it anymore. We're gonna make the people who come to this zoo feel really special.
It is the opposite of my zoo. Because if you come to my zoo, you are dirt and you know it.
Yeah, look at this. It's like okay. So actually, wait, hold on. So I'm having ideas that are like all.
It sounds like you're having an existential crisis.
I am, because I'm realizing all of a sudden that I have. Oh yeah, I can make it wider. I have all the tools available because I've only been playing the tutorials, but I still have all the tools available to me. Yeah.
You're paralyzed by choice.
Yeah, I am. Chonky path. Look at that.
Cool.
Okay. So yeah, we'll go back here. Let's see. Do I want to do stairs up and down or no?
Probably
later. Look at that!
I say save it, yeah.
Look at it leaves a mark where I built
Yes,
before.
it cuts the grass down, but then sometimes it doesn't, because on my zoo there were big areas where the grass didn't get cut and shows through. Yeah, it's very strange.
Okay, so now I shorten the length down. Okay, so now we're gonna go into one exhibit here. And then, oh, look, it's all fancy. Except now you're in a terrarium, so it becomes a small tree bark path. So this is where it starts getting horrible for the people here. Okay, so now... Then escape. I mean, you're not wrong. See, so I want a T intersection. It doesn't make it easy to do that, does it?
No, it really doesn't. No.
Wow, it really, really does not. Okay, that's fine.
So if you get frickin' ASMR sounds of me shaking.
What is that? Horrible noise.
I'm shaking the paint.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Shaking.
I'm gonna get you banned from Twitch.
Yeah, you are.
Nuke your account by shaking paint everywhere. I mean, it could be worse. I could be body painting. I'm painting a little dragon, so...
You sure you don't want to share your camera? So people actually believe you? Alright. So here's what I actually need to do, is I need to learn, just real quick, how big some of these buildings are. Okay, so they're like that. So my judgment of these things were way wrong. So they're like 4 units deep. Okay. All right. So, okay, let me zoom in here. Oh, that's a good idea. Do the paths afterward. That's a good idea, actually. Let me... Hold on, let me...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I thought I had to do paths first. But you're right. I don't have to do that. So, okay. So let me go ahead.
You can do whatever you want.
So... Oh, so I don't have these special packs, I guess. Arctic pack.
Oh, yeah, you can... If you see the gold DLC button?
Yeah.
If you click on that, it hides all the DLC you don't own.
Oh, wait, oh, I see. Gotcha. Thank you very much.
Thank goodness, because games that don't do that are incredibly annoying.
New World, toilet small. Okay. So, having such terrible ideas. All right. Here's what we're going to do here. So we're going to... see. Okay. How do you rotate things again? Z? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah.
Z.
So we got African toilet small, classic toilet, East Asia, Indian. So I want to use all of these. Because I want the animals to experience
you
humans
segregating your toilets?
No, I'm just not segregating, but I'm just... That's horrible, Peg. No. I am wanting the animals to experience human nature from around the world.
Yes, human culture.
Human culture, starting with
just
the bathrooms.
The peak of human culture.
Yes! So we'll just do the small ones here first. So we'll do... that. Actually, let me do the neutral Planet Zoo one large. Like there. And then... oh, can I can clip the buildings into each other? Oh, it's actually facing the wrong way. Okay. Trust me, I have an idea here. And I'm just gonna go with
I trust you.
There we go. Okay, oops. is one. And now... Oh! They're different lengths and stuff. Okay, is there another one that's that depth?
Oh yeah, they're all in units.
Oh, weird.
So it's like the big one is 4, that's 2, that's 2.
I see, okay.
And you can align everything to a grid, and which is nice because I know some people are crazy if you can't align things to grids.
Yeah. I was trying to make it more symmetrical, but that's okay. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Come on, there we go. Okay. There we go. And then... Oh, I already had that. There we go. Man, some of them are, they say small and they're actually small, and then some of them are not.
Yeah. Obviously, the true baller way of doing this would be to build all of these buildings from scratch yourself.
You could do that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, okay.
All of the buildings that it comes with are built using the tools the game gives you.
Oh, that's right, you could break it down.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to spend that much effort on this.
There are some
I forgot
crazy
about
things
that, though.
you can get from
But
the workshop of people who have straight up just, here you go, here's a giant, like, enclosure that I made.
Oh my god.
And
That's
it's like,
nuts.
it costs like $60,000 in the...
Yeah, it brought me into the construction. That's crazy. That's actually really... See, I've never really experimented with this game besides doing the tutorials. So here's what I'm going to do. That's really awesome. Alright, hold on. I got this. I can do this. Okay.
We believe in you. Or at least I believe in you.
Thank you. Everyone else is like, what
I
the
can't speak for the chat.
Yeah, chat's probably going like, what the fuck is he doing? Okay. So. Okay, so now I'll line them up all according to these. All right. Does it matter if the buildings clip into each other? Does that freak the?
I don't think so. As long as the paths connect with the actual like face of the building where the vendor stands, I don't think it matters.
Okay. I'm sorry, Silver. We played XCOM 2 last night. House Plan.
That game is hard.
It's great. I love that game. It is hard though, and
it is extreme.
We played 3 games. I lost 2. Whoops. I lost 2, and then I won the last one. But every match, and I let everyone who wanted to make characters of themselves in the game.
Yes.
And and poor Silver died every single match. I'm sorry. Okay. Gamma, you actually lived. I know. Gamma, you survived the last match though. You weren't awake for it. But yeah, Gamma died the first 2 matches, and then was no joke, Gamma, you were like the hero of that last match. I got you up on top of a building, and you just like sniped a bunch of his characters, and it was like, ooh, so good.
Oh, you were playing like 1v1 or multiplayer?
Yeah. Houseplant and I were versing each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've only played the campaigns of those games, and the campaigns are unforgiving,
the
to say the
campaigns
least.
are really hard, yeah. I'm actually thinking of maybe putting that as a thing to vote on if I play the campaign for single player on my streams.
Do you commit to that? Do you say, I'm going to finish it? Because, like...
That's the issue I have, is do I put it on easy so I know I can finish it? Or do I commit to, like, playing it the way I would normally play it and just know that it's gonna take a while, you know? Because it's two different ways to play.
Yep.
Okay, that looks weird, but bear with me here. This is like the Disneyland of bathrooms right now.
Yeah. I like the back with the air conditioning units on the wall.
Thanks. Actually, before I do this, I want to see if I can do what I was just thinking, which is tree. Because the animals have to think that this is natural habitat for humans, but it's from their interpretation, you know. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
they've got to have like trees, and there's gonna be like climbing apparatus and stuff.
Well, yeah, they're primates, right? Primates love to climb
Exactly,
things. All of
exactly.
the research and all
Oh,
of
of
the primates that we
course.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at these ones with the orange fur. They love climbing all the time.
Those are small trees. I want a really big tree. Those are tiny. I want a big tree.
I think there were palm trees, if you want to go LA style. You could set fire to one.
Oh, here we go. There. I wanted something like this, of just
Yeah.
like, lording over. You know? Hold on, it's kind of hard to... There we go. No, I don't want it on the roof. Don't put the tree on the roof. I don't want the tree on the roof. All right. I want it right there. Perfect. There. So...
That is such a large tree.
Oh, how do I... Can I nudge it? Oh, damn it.
If you hit M,
Uh-huh.
and then if you hit X, it'll bring up the...
Oh, nice. Oh, I see. That's perfect. Actually, I think I got it though. Nah, I'm not gonna be. I gotta overcome my perfectionism.
You can't be a perfectionist in
Yeah,
this game.
I really
It's
gotta
not
not do
possible.
that. Okay,
Unless you have like multiple thousands of hours to put into
which
it.
I am not committing to this. All right. So then, oh, the game music stopped. Actually, you know what I'll do? Hold on one second. Let me hit escape. Go to settings, and then audio, and I'm gonna turn down. Oh, mute. Is mute zoo music? Does that mean the music of the game, or does
That might be
mean...
the music that's canon in the zoo,
That's what I
in
was
universe.
thinking. Yeah, so I'm gonna just turn down soundtrack volume, and then I'm gonna load up my music. There we go. So we can get some chill music. It's lo-fi music to build terrible zoos to. Is what we're listening to. What is going on back? Oh, it's got a little planter on the back of this bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So that we've already done the. I think the modern was in the front. Yeah. And then. We'll do. Let's see. Keep a pattern going here. We'll do this little small one. Again.
Whatever alien is building this is like, okay, cool. We have everything we think we need.
Exactly. Humans like to go into these tiny rooms to contemplate their existence.
Multiple times a day.
Multiple times a day. They are a very worried people. All right. So then that. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Look at that. That other one on the side needs to get nudged a little bit, but you said M. Oops. Well, that works too.
M, yeah, X is for precise.
X. Gotcha.
M is for general movement that just follows the mouse, but X does the
There. Whatever. There's a gap. Doesn't matter. Okay. So. Now I can connect my paths. So there we go.
Oh, have you put toilet units inside them all?
Oh, do we have to do that? It doesn't come with it?
Yes.
Okay, so
No, it doesn't
I'm
come with
glad
it.
you said that. Toilet block. Oh, it looks like it actually comes with it, maybe. I was just using the pre-built.
Oh, maybe it does with the pre-builds.
Yeah, because it looks like they're not
Maybe
empty.
I'm crazy.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But yeah, it looks like it's already in there. Thankfully. Okay, so then paths. All right, so again, this is
Learning how to play the game.
learning how to play the game. All right. It's like linking. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna let the game do what it's doing, and then we'll see how it ends up. You know, once I do what I think I'm trying to do. Oops. There we go. Oops. Okay, well that's actually what I was trying to do this whole time. Just keep it. All right. Interesting. Okay, so there we go. All right, so now... Again, this is a zoo. The idea is that it's a zoo built for animals to observe human behavior. But from the lens of the animals not understanding how humans operate. So yeah, maybe like aliens, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just go to aliens because it's a relatively common premise in science fiction.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at my immaculately crafted stupid paths.
You have to be proud of the little things.
Exactly. My bathroom paths. Oops. Perfect. Perfection! Oh my god, that's a terrible looking path though.
Oh! That looks like a bottleneck.
It does.
That's the kind of path where the grass next to it is all worn down because no one follows the path.
Yeah. Man, it does not want to do T intersections, does it?
So one of the chat members said to do a T intersection, you do the cross piece first, and then,
I know, yeah, I saw.
I
think Gamma said that, and I think that's a good idea. But if I just do that, that still looks very weird. I was thinking to just be able to continue this.
Just let it go. Just let it go, Calico. You can't. Hyperventilating.
I know. Okay, if I delete this piece here. Nope. Okay. Undo. All right, that's fine. What about snap angle 15%? Oh. Yeah, I guess I could kind of do that. I think that's okay. I just gotta let it go. It's fine. I just gotta let go of it looking completely decent.
I mean, this is a hell zoo for hell creatures.
Yeah, exactly. I'll figure something out. It's fine. The fuck? There. Something like that.
Just as long as they all connect, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. And then, are there water fountains?
Yeah, if you go to, I think it's centerpieces. If you go into construction.
Oh, centerpieces.
Yes.
Oh.
And then there are fountains there.
Wow, I did not realize just how much there was in this game, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of nuts.
Oh my goodness. What was it? Snowball! Snow Mobile, am I saying that right? Snowball, thank you so much for the bits!
Yeah, it's not snowmobile.
I almost said
Snowmobile.
snowmobile, and I was like, wait, that's not right! Look at the statue, that's really cool. Okay. Hello, thank you so much. East Asia Monkey Rocks?
Sure.
That's really cool. Okay, so actually, let me finish my path so I know where the path is going to be, and then I'll start doing the decoration here. This is a weird path. I was thinking more just like squares, just like boom, 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 boom. But the way that this game draws
Ooh.
paths is really odd, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Let me... no, whatever. It's fine. It's supposed to be terrible.
Let it go.
Let it go.
It's
yeah.
supposed to be
So I
terrible.
was just like, that's not what I was envisioning at all, but that's just how the game wants to do it.
If you will burn yourself out if you take it too hard.
Yeah. I gotta go, but it's been super fun. Looking forward to the results. Yes, very safe. Totally not run by aliens. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. It was. I'm glad you got to see Peg's zoo.
Yes.
Okay.
Zoop
So
zone
actually,
brackets very safe.
I just realized what I could do. Are there drinking fountains, actually? Not water fountains, but drinking fountains.
I don't know. Oh, are you trying to say that the grey water that's being used for the toilets is also drinking water?
No, I was just thinking if this is where the animals are observing, you know... Oh, no, I should put drinking fountains. Because I was thinking, you know, get the people to drink water here, and then they've got the bathroom right there.
Oh, I
It's
mean, you could
encouraging
put an
behavior.
energy drink stand.
Yeah, that's true. But I am gonna do a food and drink area elsewhere. So, so let me not do that. Let me go back to, you said construction, centerpieces.
Yes.
So I liked.
Oh, you're
like-
doing the old thing of playing waterfall sounds, so they
Yes,
want to go to the toilet.
exactly. Yes,
Okay.
that's exactly what I was trying to do. Oh wow, that actually fits perfectly there. Can you mirror an object? Do you know?
Oh, good question. Maybe? I don't know. I'm afraid.
Or maybe I could just rotate it in a way that fits the other side. Wow, this music went from lo-fi, like, chill to lo-fi, I am a detective solving a mystery. I love it. All right, there we go. Oh, the song's actually called On the Case. That's great. That is fantastic.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, and then, of course, I need a sign.
Oh yeah, construction and then signs.
Yeah. And what I need is a bathroom kind of area. New World sign cat print. Yes. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of different signs in here. Cool. I'm the new Columbo.
Poirot. You could probably, if you invested in like 40 pounds of moustache wax, you could probably get a Poirot moustache.
Ooh.
You grow a pretty decent beard. You could trim it down into a little wax moustache.
How do you rotate things so that they're actually on a wall? Oh, select group, new world, toilet, small to add to. Oh, I see.
Oh, yes.
So how do I rotate it not flat on the ground?
If you hit X, you should get the
Oh, that's right.
XYZ
yeah, okay.
rotation.
And then, there we go. There we go.
Yes.
So this game is basically a 3D modeling piece of software disguised as a game with simulation software running on top of it.
Yes, pretty much.
Where did I see? I saw there were like giant arrows.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of letters. That's how I
There's a question
that's how I got the sign that says human meat.
Oh, nice. Oh, shoot. It replaced it. Dang it. Hold on. All right, check. That's cool. So at least I know I can...
Oh, that you can actually, yeah.
Yeah.
In case you accidentally making a spelling error or something.
Oh my god, there's eyeballs.
Oh yeah. So I'll send you the videos after we're done. There is a YouTube channel called Let's Game It Out who has a phenomenal series on Planet Zoo. Who takes the eyeballs goes quite hard on the eyeballs. Oh my god, he must have like 6 or 7 videos on Planet Zoo.
Wow. Yeah, this is a game that you could really do a lot with, I feel.
Yeah, oh, he has the Lord's patience. He is I watched another one of his videos last night. He spent like 70 hours catching fish in a survival game just to like fuck with the frame rate. It's astonishing.
Wow, what?
I don't know how he does it. He's insane. I mean, probably how he does it is that he's earning like tens of thousands of dollars in passive income from YouTube.
Oh, well, that's also, yeah, that might be the case.
But that's a motivator.
Yeah. Wait, did I accidentally do 2?
Looks like it,
Whoops, yeah. Oh, no! There we go. There we go. Bathrooms, either direction.
Don't worry. There's never going to be a queue.
Don't worry. Okay, and I want some statues here. Hey, Rob! Hi! Robert, double arrow all the way across the wall.
Yeah, it's like these humans are very stupid. We have to drill it through their tiny monkey skull.
It's like, you can go there. Oh, there's lion sculptures. Yes.
Oh yeah, there's one that I set fire to and buried them.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Oh, hold on. Do I want that, or do I want something even more flashy? Is there something horribly gaudy? An ice? It's like this random deer.
He looks so friendly. So inviting.
Just so inviting.
Come and pee here, friend. You'll be safe.
Oh dang! If I didn't block that, I could put this whole piece right there. Oh, that's the big wolf thing. Yeah, let's see if I can do just a search for fountain. Yeah, okay, there we go.
There are also water effects.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's a big... There we go. Huh. It's actually... Can I edit? Oh. I put the arrows on 2 different buildings, which makes sense. Oops.
Oh, and they're trying to swap between all the groups aren't.
Yeah, I can group it. Yeah. Oops. Oh boy. That one needs to come out from clipping. There we go. There. Okay, so now we've got our entrance to our bathroom zone. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go back to
So the visitors have one major need taken care of.
Yeah. Yes, it's the human bathroom biome. Exactly. So so now what I'm gonna do is barriers, and we're gonna give. Ooh, heck.
It's the double-sided glass, or
exactly.
Is it, oh,
yes,
heck.
it's gonna be the one-sided glass here. So let's see. We have one-way glass. All right, so. Oh yeah, I didn't do anything with this nub right here. I was gonna do something where like it was like, ooh, the animals are like, you know, the people. I want to put something there actually that entices people to go into that little area. Big
sign that says free money.
Oh, the donation bin could be right there. Yeah. But I was thinking I put glass around this little nub, and then the people walk into it. You know, like how it works at zoos with some animals, where it's like a little nook that they can come into, and you can see them from all sides.
Oh,
you know?
yes.
So it's like you put something there to entice the people to be there after the
bath.
like
toys and things
that's like
in
the
there,
yeah. But what is something like bathroom related? You know, that's why I was thinking water fountains or something. Let's see. Oh, I have to do the staff facilities and shit. I forgot about that.
Yep, the staff get very angry if they
forgot
can't get
about
to their
that.
facilities.
Oh my goodness. So guest facilities. An ATM near the bathroom? Yes.
Oh yeah, can you charge for the bathrooms? Like a
I don't
frickin'
know.
train station?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
The tickets are free. It's like a mobile game. The entry is free because they make way more money from the bathrooms.
There we go. So now... Here, actually...
Yeah, free soda charge for bathrooms, exactly. Thank you, John.
What a weird editing. Oh, Clum's here! Hi, Clum!
John, show me your Detolf. You haven't sent a photo yet.
What?
It's the IKEA glass cases. He finally bought one.
Oh, nice.
After years of every single person between the ages of like 21 and 35 owning multiple Detolfs.
Let's see if I can
Oh wait, Calico's older than 35. Oh shit. John isn't though, so it fits.
There. Okay. So now.
It's a shrine to the god of money.
There. So that'll entice
You actually.
the
the aliens went on the Wikipedia page for like deities. List of deities. Is there? Where's my phone? I'm gonna look up. Is there a god of money that you could like put a big sign that says, "Praise be to."
And then remember, they think it's a habitat, so see if I can put some like climbable shit in here. I'm young at heart. Thank you. I am young at heart.
Mercury, that's a good one. Plutus. Is there an Egyptian one? Oh, there was no Egyptian god of wealth. Interesting.
Really?
So I guess you could put a big shrine to Mercury.
Okay. Nah, I don't like that. We'll put some nature, actually. Let me put some nature here. Oh, that is a big tree. I don't need that big a tree. Oh my goodness, those are some big trees. It's funny, I wanted a big tree earlier and couldn't find them, and now all I'm finding are big trees.
It's like waiting for the right bus. Or that SpongeBob episode that gives me anxiety.
Oh, the underwater one or whatever.
Where he's trying to catch a bus, and every time he looks away, the right bus arrives.
Yeah.
And he looks back, and it's gone. I hate it. Thanks, my mind goblins hate this.
Yeah, that was straight anxiety, though. Let's see. What else can I put in here?
Oh yeah, there's like hundreds of gods of wealth. I was looking specifically for an Egyptian one because I like Egyptian gods, and there wasn't one. You'll be shocked to find out that humans like making gods of wealth. All throughout history. Nowadays, the god of wealth is the Dow Jones.
Oh.
The god of wealth is GME stock.
I thought it was that bull. We have a statue of it right there in Wall Street.
Oh yeah, that's true. Halfway through stream, and Calico has made bathrooms.
Hold on, I have ideas though. It's okay. Yeah, I gotta work on the other. Yeah, you're right. I have made. Well, look at my bathroom habitat. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at.
I'd be happy to get $100 in cash out and use it on every single bathroom.
Okay. So, and then of course across the way is going to be the food and drink habitat. So now what I'm going to do is
surround it with hedges or with double-sided glass.
It's one-way glass, so that the animals can actually see into this habitat. All right. So
have you planned out what animals you're actually going to have?
No.
Okay.
No,
I assumed like
I was gonna
lions
do that later.
and cheetahs.
Yeah,
and
I want to do lions and stuff. Yes.
Elephants too. Elephants need a break, to be honest. So.
Yeah, elephants are good. I like elephants. They're cute.
I've seen elephants in the wild.
Have you really?
Yes, in Botswana.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you did that trip.
What? So I was thinking about this. I watched a super old documentary, dinosaur documentary with Coral because she'd never seen it. Called Walking with Dinosaurs, which is 1999. It's very old. It's one of the first like 3D animated dinosaur documentaries.
Oh wow.
And they do the thing that all all dinosaur media does, where every footstep is like a cacophonous crash.
Yeah.
And I think what would be the scariest thing about seeing a Tyrannosaurus Rex in real life would be how quietly it could move. Because elephants, obviously an elephant is not as large as a T-Rex. Elephant is not a predator like a T-Rex.
Yeah.
But in the Okavango Delta, elephants would walk between the cabins at night. And all the cabins had open windows. And so you'd wake up in the morning, and there would be elephant footprints everywhere.
Oh
and
my
you'd go,
god! What? Really?
How on earth did I not notice this at all? These animals weigh 9 tons each, and they were wandering around just willy-nilly.
Just wow! You had no idea.
And I had no idea. Yeah. So I think what would be the scariest thing is you would see. You would probably smell the T-Rex before you saw it, and certainly before you heard it.
Yeah. Oh my god. And that's where we would have to really develop our senses. If we really had to live with dinosaurs. I wonder if they'll explore that in Jurassic World Dominion. We've
Who
had to
knows?
evolve.
It says all the like press stuff is like, oh, it's a tribute to the whole franchise. So I really hope we get a whole bunch of Jurassic Park 2, the best one, in there.
But I thought the whole point of like the last Jurassic Park was the fact that they were like loose.
Yes.
So don't we have to like live with them now?
I suppose so. I don't know, but all the old cast are there.
Oh, okay.
Presumably not Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
Starring Sam Jackson's arm.
Oh.
Starring the lower half of Eddie Carr.
Okay, and then all right. So now, let's see. So.
Yeah, it would be quite hard to get Richard Attenborough to reprise his role, wouldn't it? He had a twin. Yes. Calico, you have to let it go.
I know you're watching me
You have
struggle,
to
but
let
it's
it
like,
go.
oh, I do. I really do. I know.
Hey, if Disney can bring back dead actors in their stupid Star Wars garbage...
All right, there. That's not as... I want to make it look pretty, though. Hold on. Let me try just one more time. I think I can do it.
Just... It's
What?
never gonna look neat because it's a different length. You're gonna have either a like
I know.
3-inch long section.
I was really trying. Man, this is... Wait, what does this do? Oh, whoops. So hold on, I'm trying.
That detonates the bomb. Fires the gun.
Why is it not letting me... Man, it doesn't want me to go right up against this path like that, see?
It must be because of the ATMs. Maybe
Yeah.
there's a like an interactable object barrier or something.
Something, yeah. That's okay. I'll just shorten this up and I'll give it more space. Oh, actually, I've got a good idea. Here we go. Hold on, wait, oops. Damn it. Okay, so now we've got this nice curve here, and then...
It's so beautiful.
Thank you. And then, because it's them looking in, we can do this here. And, let's see, is there...
I think you can clip those through.
Okay.
You should be
There we
okay.
go. That's what I was trying to look. I was trying to look and see if there's like... Oh, look at that. Using their ATMs? Are they... Look, honey, look through the bushes. They're at their little machines.
This one's crying.
This one, there's a 0 on the screen. He used the bathroom one too many times. There. Well, that's weird, like, doing that, though. Okay, so hold on. How do I... So this one-way mirror is correct, right?
Yes.
But these
So
over here are
if
not?
you
Or...
if you double click on it and then select all of it,
Okay, how do I select all of it?
There should be a circle icon. Yeah, circle with the
there we go. Okay.
smaller circle. Then there'll be in settings on the right. There's a settings tab, and you can change the direction of.
Oh, I see. Got it. There, perfect. All right, and then.
And the humans will be none the wiser.
And then, how do I change the height? It's this, right?
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, grabbing.
I won't make it that crazy, but there. There. See, this is
the first habitat.
The first habitat. And then the animals just, so there we go. So if you're a human down here, see, look, human habitat.
With all their favorite things, toilets and ATMs.
Toilets and ATMs. So hold on, let me go back to nature, and let me put in, this needs another bush here.
Are you going to do a little sign outside that says, like, observe the...
Yes, I can!
Observe the humans marking their territory.
Oh my god! Okay, so now... So this might be a multi-stream project.
Yeah, I mean, mine took me 7 hours, so,
yeah.
like, it's quite an experience.
I haven't been keeping up on chat because I've been concentrating. 310 for realism. Humans put concrete on everything. Oh.
Oh yeah, the aliens didn't do the full amount of research that was required.
There. So you come through here. Little ATM area. Yeah. Okay. I'm
Using those ATMs. If those ATMs were busy, I'd just say, nah, I don't need it. I'm not going shoulder to shoulder with some rando while I put my PIN number in.
Okay. So all right. So let me go ahead and let me finish the barrier here. So should I have this shared by multiple animals, or is it just one animal that's observing the...
It depends what the animals will tolerate. Some animals are fine with, like, sharing, but others are not.
Oh, okay. Oh, man, I just realized I should have moved the glass out further and put, like, a water moat. You know? Like...
Yes.
I could do that for the food one. Okay, so barrier.
Yeah. When humans get around food, they get very aggressive. So we have to limit the exposure.
Yeah. Oh, and it's great because the one-way mirror is around the bathroom area, so it's like, oh, for their privacy. Humans are very shy in this environment, so.
A shame, you could say.
Yeah. Habitat for humanity. Yes, seriously. Okay, so now. Let's see here. So I do need to make it a functional zoo at least. So I'll put the
You do need keeper, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with my keeper
access.
stuff, I just line them all up and I just left them as the cubes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It really doesn't matter all that much.
So let's see. So for it to be nice for the animals, I think resistance grade 1. What does that mean?
Oh, resistance in case you put a frickin' saltwater crocodile in there, or an elephant, or something very destructive.
I'll do brick, just because I feel like the animals, will be fine with that. All right, so. Okay. That's kind of clipping through that, isn't it? Huh. Oh, wait, no, I'm going to put shops there. That's right. Hold on. I can't take it.
Yes, the shopping area is important.
Yes.
It's another one of humanity's, most favorite things.
So what I'll do is I'll just, this. I'm making it so the humans can't see into the zoo area, but the animals, whoever's observing this gets a lot of room.
Yes, the animals in inverted commas.
Yes. The animal, yes.
Definitely not the aliens. Definitely not the CIA. Oh no, too real.
Oh, make a oh, that's a good idea, yes.
Yes, that's brilliant.
So I'm wondering if
They basically just reused the like track system from Planet Coaster.
I figured. It looked like it, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should split it at the bump and allow there to be 2 animals viewing this one habitat, or if it should just be surrounded by 1.
Do you know what sucks is, do you remember, I mean, presumably you remember, you were there, you got Coral and I zoo tickets for, was it Christmas?
Yes,
2020?
I remember that. Oh, you didn't get to use them, did you?
Nope.
Are they going to allow you to use them in the future?
They should.
Yeah, they definitely should.
I think I know where the printout is, but it kind of got, unfortunately, due to the state of everything, it kind of got pushed to the wayside, I'm afraid.
Yeah, if you need me to reprint those. Yeah, so zoo tickets.
Totally gonna ask,
yeah. Because, like, zoo tickets, they are good for a year. Oh, oops.
Yeah, if the zoo's open, like...
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I thought I was doing brick, but I was doing glass. But yeah. They were expiring December 2020, but the zoo has not really been open, so if you need me to fight them about that, I will fight them.
We may have to.
Yeah.
We may have no choice, because I do love going to the zoo, so it's not like I don't actually want to use them or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, totally understandable. Okay. God damn it did it again! I'm trying to combine fence types here, and it keeps changing it to the glass. Brick.
Maybe it's not possible. I don't know.
There we go.
I only used the... Oh, did it let you?
Oh, I was clicking it before I started adding, and it needed me to click it after I started adding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So we'll do that. There we go. So they're like, huh, this is crazy brick wall.
It's this crazy 9 feet tall brick wall that we can't see over, and there's no windows.
It's really odd.
So I realized you wanted to do the, like, up and down. That could be, like, the little exercise area for the humans. Like, here we see humans practicing what they call cardio.
Yes. Ooh, cardio. What is cardio?
How exotic.
Oh. Okay, so I'll continue this later. I want to move on to the next habitat, but in theory, there's gonna be animals in here. But I'll do that later, because what I want to do is the brick is just to keep the humans from peering into the animals. But I'm gonna actually do like a water
peering behind the curtain.
Yeah, exactly. So so here we go. So I've got my human bathroom habitat here. So just a quick tour. You know, you're gonna come in through the entrance, which I'll do that later. But you come in here into bathroom area, and you come in and oh, look, it's so nice. Look at it. Oh wow. It's weird there's this weird glass wall there, but whatever. You know,
it's a little bit claustrophobic. But
it's fine. It's a little tight, but it's okay. Oh, look, honey, ATMs. Oh, there's plants growing out of that one, but okay.
It's been reclaimed by nature.
Okay, so now let me go ahead and let me create the food area. So the ground on that one, by the way, is tree bark path, which makes sense for a terrarium where you're encouraging the animals to use the restroom there. So now, let's see. So food would probably be gravel here.
Box.
Yes, it's exactly. So let's do the food habitat is kind of off. It's near the bathroom area, but not quite. Silver. We're going to fight a zoo. Oh, Silver, no! No, just meaning, you know, being able to use the tickets still. Alright, so we'll go...
Zoo brings out the gorillas and you're like, oh, actually.
Uh-oh. Not what I was thinking. Okay, so let's see.
Actually, I'll just buy new tickets. The silverback gorilla's beating his chest. Like, oh, actually, oh.
So actually, what I could do is I could kind of combine... If I do the food area here, if I get rid of this brick wall, the animals that are in here could also observe the, this food area. So let me get rid of that. Oh, damn it. Barriers.
Oh, you may have to select glass or something.
There we go. Okay, got it. All right. All right, so I'll do that later, but what I want to do is I want to lay down the let's see, I want to lay down so the food area is going to be gravel. Food area is going to come off here. There we go. And then we'll have the food area kind of split off into two, one for food and one for drink. And actually, let me do the same thing where I lay out my buildings first here.
like me putting the kibble and putting the wet food in different bowls.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized I could do food on one floor and make him climb the stairs.
All right, now you've eaten like a kilo of salt. Here you go, climb up some stairs.
So how do I do elevation? That's something I haven't played with yet.
I didn't really play with it either.
Okay. So you cheated by going under the caves. The terrain.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see, sculpt.
Yeah, I used like
stamp. Wait,
oh, do you mean like? Do you mean like going up and down a hill, or going up and down on stairs?
I was thinking I want to put buildings on top of buildings. Does that make sense? So two levels of buildings, and I don't really know what the best way to do that is. But I have it. Okay, so it's awful. It's fine. I'll figure it out. It'll be okay. So the drinks will be downstairs. Oh my god, that's right. They've got vending machines. So downstairs will just be vending machines. So
yes,
and one drink shop at the end of it there. Oh, I see. There's juice, smoothies. There's all these other buildings. Does this come empty? No, it's just got a thing. Oh no, maybe it does. Street Fox Coffee.
Oh yeah, no, that's got a thing inside it.
Okay. So let's see. So we got Street Fox Coffee, Pip Shop, Glippy, Cosmic Cow Milk. Okay. So yeah, so here we go. Here we go now. So we're gonna do vending machines and food. Oh, the vending machines can only go on the paths, I guess. Yeah, shoot. So I'm gonna have to figure out my paths first. Unless I just do... Are there shells? There's like building shells, right?
Yes.
Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Perfect! Oh my god, large. Wow, these are actually really detailed and cool.
Yep,
actually,
they're gorgeous. They're
instead
beautiful.
of trying to figure out levels, then, you know what? I'll just use these and do food and drink. One each. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I think it's cheating a little bit because it's not the original vision. That. Let's see, and then I think that's about even. Oops, did not mean to do that. Well, it's probably easier to do it this way anyway. Bathrooms. All right. So this one will give the paths a little bit of variety here. Gravel. So I want to... Oh, that's right. There's shells.
Yes. So you
Okay.
need to add things.
So I can't actually do the path yet, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Or you can do the path, but it won't snap on like.
Yeah, and I want it to snap. So okay, so then.
Oh yeah. Simulated watering hole. They took like the. Oh, he's down at the old watering hole, literally.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because I'm gonna surround this with water just to, you know, make sure that the
To prevent them from escaping.
Yes.
Humans aren't particularly good swimmers. Gotta look out for the ones with the really small legs and big arms. They can swim across. Have you seen those photos of Michael Phelps next to normal people?
No.
And he looks like a gorilla.
Oh my god.
His arms and upper body are so enormous, it's astonishing.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, and you know this, I think I've told you this story before, but Scott Mendelson, literally at the time that I met him, was literally the world's strongest man. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
not even exaggerating there. He had the title, he had the belt.
Uh-huh.
He was shorter than me, but that's the only...
He was shorter than you, but he weighed 450
Exactly.
pounds.
He was like, you could take me and stand three of me side by side by side, and that's how wide he was. He shook my hand, and like my hand just like disappeared into his hand. He was, it was so clear, like, holy shit, you are the strongest man in the world. You know?
Yeah.
It was like, wow, really, really cool guy. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a really, really cool guy, but it was overwhelming. Just he was built different. That's the
Yeah,
only way to
literally,
put it.
you have to be born with the body type to do it.
It was crazy, the fact that he like had his own gyms, and the car he drove was like this giant Hummer, because that was the only thing that really
Cool.
made sense for him. You know,
It's the only thing that would fit him inside. Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much, yeah. Let's see. Is that facing the right way? Oh, it is. Good. Okay. Are there like eating tables? Can you like make like a dining area?
I don't think you can.
Damn. Oh, I was building this with thinking that I put this dining area in the
Oh,
center.
you're trying to put like a food court style.
Yeah. And actually, hold on, let me check. Drink stalls. See, table? No, there's not. Oh, I was... Oh, picnic bench. Oh, there is. Picnic. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, there is. So what I'm going to try and do... So, okay. So, again, creating this from the eye of aliens or, you know, like the animals viewing the humans as the animals. You know, it's like a watering hole, but they've got these buildings so you can observe them getting the food, so like the hunting, and then I'm gonna create... Actually, no, I have a better idea. Let me think here. How do I want to do this? Because I was thinking I'd put like the area where they eat in the middle. Yeah, I think I'll still do that. I want to make sure I don't block the view. You know?
Yes.
But I could actually do it on the outside, too. Let me think. But that would be hidden by the animals. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Dear Ty, it's obscured because us dirty humans have to get our food from a building, which blocks it. So yeah, let me go with my original plan, or my other plan that I was saying, where I do like eating areas. So like there'd be an eating area here and here on the outside. I was trying to make a different looking pattern, but yeah, I don't wanna block the view for the animals peering in. So actually, what I'm gonna do is think. Really, the thing is, I really like how the bathroom habitat came out, but I don't want to like copy it exactly. You know, I want it to be different enough. So let me think here. If I knew how to do elevation, what I would do is I'd make it so they'd have to go up a bunch of stairs.
I mean, if you click and hold a path, you can
It creates stairs.
drag it up.
Yeah.
And then click and hold and go down, and it'll create a level platform.
Oh, and I could do that with the buildings. Oh, I could just place a building in the sky.
Yes. Yeah. There's no attention to gravity or whatever.
Okay. So hold on. Let me reconsider how I'm doing this here. Sorry. Hold on one second. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. So it's gonna be these animals here. Abilities. Yeah, no gravity. No gravity necessary. Yeah, so you know what I'll do is I'll create some stairs. I'll have them get the food. Let me think. Do you think the animals would want to see them eat on ground level and hunt up at level? Like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to think about how best to do this. Or I could have each eatery be a little pen area with its own eating area.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. So let's see. So we'll do.
Remember all the happy times we had.
Okay. So then, and then I'll space them out in such a way. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Very much alike. Remember all the happy times we had.
Okay. There we go.
Very much alike.
Ooh, that's a big building.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
What are you working on now? What does that sound?
Oh, it's me. So I bought a kit from a company I've never heard of called Armor. It's spelled the exact same as the game Armor.
Okay.
But it's what they call an expert set, and so it has a printed brass piece with more detail than you can get from injection molded plastic.
Ooh.
And I'm trying to figure out how to remove the tiny, tiny pieces of brass from this sheet of stamped.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And literally, I have the smallest pair of clippers and scissors that I have, and I can't even get them between anything.
Oh no!
So what I'm gonna have to do is take a tiny little scalpel and somehow and hope that the steel is sharp enough to go through the brass without like bending it.
Okay. Dang.
Oh, it totally worked. All right, so I just need the scalpel.
Okay.
This is for like seatbelts, so you can bend the brass into the shape of a seatbelt.
Wait. So what do you what exactly are you working on again?
A plane.
Plane. Okay. Gotcha.
A Hawker Hurricane, the workhorse of the RAF, considering it was cheaper than the Spitfire.
Interesting.
Cheaper and obviously less good, but not built in greater numbers, because if you consider the entire length of the war, but certainly in the Battle of Britain, it was a real workhorse. I saw a tweet that said, once dudes get to the age of 30, they have to choose between getting really into World War II history or smoking meats. And I'm like, oh boy, that 30 number's coming up pretty fast, but I guess I've already option selected into World War II.
Yeah, I think yeah. Okay, so hold on. So I'm having an idea here, and I'm having trouble visualizing. So basically, I'm going to turn each of these into their own little pen. But I want to have paths that lead into them. So actually, let me see if I can do something like that before I even do it. Can I build... Building? Oh. Null. Oops.
Oh, that's for invisible fences. If you want to have like a safari park,
Oh,
you can
nice.
put fences down and they're invisible.
Okay. Okay, so it does work. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. See if this will work. So the humans are going to be separated depending on the cuisine that they pick. And then...
Whether they eat raw beef or not.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Chief beef. I thought brass was a soft, easy to cut metal, but still have a lot of strength. Why watchmakers like to use it can easily cut into tiny parts that won't break. That's from Rob.
Yes, that is accurate, and that's why this is made of brass. So you were 100% accurate. Well, you're 100% correct. But what I was worried about was my scalpel not being sharp enough, because the scalpel's made of steel, but it's also kind of cheap. So.
So actually, hold on. I know I'm being particular, but I want to redo this. All right. So what I think I want to do is I'm going to make each little habitat. Well, dang. This is so hard because it's like I have something in my head, but I can't quite figure out the best way to do it. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of am actually. It is kind of like Epcot. What is this? Look, there's like a little piece of a null fence that's just like stuck there, and I don't know how to get rid of it.
That's fine.
Yeah, huh. Okay, so, let me see. Okay, so if I want these animals to be able to see into it. so let me do the path real quick.
Here's how you know that they know this is difficult. On the decal sheet, they give you 2 sets of the interior decals because they know that you're going to mess up one of them.
Just in case.
Oh, I need to grab water for my decals. Oh, it should be decals. I watched a whole video about people arguing. Apparently, some people will say that decal is pronounced decal, which is literally the most wrong I can think way
that's
of pronouncing that word. But it's actually decal because it's from French, and that's how you.
Oh.
So I say it wrong too, but
okay, that's weird.
Not quite as strong as decal.
Decal.
Yeah, that's cursed. No one should say decal.
Yeah, no thank you. Oh, I did this path crooked. Whoa. Decal. It is decal. And no, I'm not winning. I've been stuck trying to make my... I've been trying to make this food habitat, and I've thought of several different ways, but I just can't quite get it. Oops. Okay. All right. So now...
Yes, Rob, decal is a grown-up way of saying sticker. Except these are not stickers. They are water slide transfers.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's just a fancy sticker without the adhesive.
Wow. There are stickers in the set, but they're masking tape for masking off for spray paint.
Okay, so then... kind of eyeballing this.
This is wrong.
What's wrong?
The instructions say the correct decal to use is number 51, but it's not. It's number 38.
Uh-oh. Can you really trust it then for anything else?
Maybe not for the decals. It's interesting. You have to put 2 layers of I've never done a set this expensive and complex. I've done kits more expensive, but not like
this is
not
complex,
a 1 to
though.
72.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is complex. Because this was only about $30. It really wasn't that expensive. But yeah, this is like advanced expert shit that I'm not really used to. What's funny is I used to be a wargamer, but then I ran out of money.
Oh.
Yeah, the Warhammer specifically is so unbelievably overpriced. I can't even handle it.
It's very expensive.
That's why I told you to buy those. You got to buy those those little cat figures, the D&D branded cats.
Oh yeah.
They're only $6.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Wow. I'll buy 1,000,000 of them.
I'll warn you, they look much bigger in the picture than they are in real life.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a Hero Forge sort of situation?
Yes. Yes, doubly so because, of course, it's a render in the product image.
Yeah.
So the render in a 3D program, you can do whatever texture and paint you want, no matter what the size.
Yeah.
But in real life, when the thing is an inch long, like... Actually, I think they're a bit bigger than that. But yeah, they're very small.
is gonna be so stupid, but this is actually turning out exactly how I wanted. So basically, yeah, so you can kind of start to see I'm making paths, and they'll loop around here. So you can kind of see, and then I'll wall off the different sections. Yes, Hero Forge. Sorry, yeah, Hero Forge is really, really cool, but they're expensive and they're a lot smaller than you think they are.
Yeah, they're.
Hi,
I think they
Syntax.
call them the 21 or 25 millimeter scale. Small.
Yeah, I was not expecting them to be as small as they were.
And I'm curious to do one of the color ones. I obviously haven't actually bought a color one.
Yeah, those came out literally right after I bought the one that I bought.
I mean, I ended up painting. I painted the two that I bought for
Yeah,
Carl and I.
I actually do want to experiment with painting because I've never really painted a mini, you know?
Yeah. Hey, that's why you get the cheap cats.
Exactly.
And if you screw those up, it's the end of the world because they're only $6.
Oops. Oh, no! There we go.
Oh yeah, I watched a video breaking down which is the most expensive army to actually collect. I think weirdly enough, orcs was the most expensive because they're a horde army and every unit is points cheap. To get the same number of points, you need a significantly higher number of figures.
Oh, yeah, and that makes sense.
So I'm supposed to roll this brass, roll it into a tube to fit into another piece, but it's literally less than a millimeter wide.
Ooh.
So I really don't know how I'm supposed to do that.
What?
My fat fingers can't quite. Oh yeah, Imperial Guard is another bad one because Imperial Guardsmen, Warhammer, obviously it's a really tough universe. You have to be tough, and Imperial Guardsmen are just guys. There's no, they're not super strong. They're just dudes with cheap rifles.
All right.
and people swear by them. People absolutely adore playing Guard, but yeah, it's expensive because you have to. Because you know that Zap Brannigan quote of, "Well, I defeated the killbots. You see, each killbot has a kill limit. Once it reaches the limit, it stops killing." Imperial Guard are that, but in tabletop gaming form.
Oh my god. Okay, so now I can start putting the stalls in here. I've got literally the backbone of my eatery area.
The backbone of our society.
Yes. So let's see.
I'm a God player and I hate God. Yes, that is accurate. That's the. Well, you have 3,000 hours in this game. You must like it. No. Are you good at it? No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no! And there's 6 buildings, so I gotta leave off the water. Oh wait, no, there's actually 8.
Soda only. You're all gonna get kidney stones.
So actually, there's 8. So what I need to do is I need to add another building here at the end. Let me think here. And I'm gonna be honest. Let me I actually don't like these more modern-y buildings. I'm gonna actually replace those and duplicate the other ones.
Yeah, the glass is a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does-
A little bit Apple Store.
So I think I'm gonna take this one. I'll put that at the end because it's a bigger building, and I'm gonna clone these because I think that'll look a lot nicer.
Oh, sorry, that's my phone going off. I don't know if you can
Oh,
hear
I
that.
actually did not hear that.
Good. It's always a worry when you've got, especially nowadays with video calls every other second, when you have the phone up against something hard and it buzzes,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
was that the loudest sound ever?
No. I keep forgetting you have to click the check mark when you're done translating. I hit escape and it undoes it.
Yes. I'm gonna give up with the rolling. I can't do that. That's
Aw.
too much. I don't know. I'm not dedicated enough to like ruin my fingers to the point where I can do that. The decals are exceptionally good. The dials, you can see the values on the dials.
Whoa.
And the artificial horizon, it's good. I read a blog of a guy who spent. I was looking up. You know how you look up the most expensive thing in a hobby, and you go, well, what's the limit of this?
Yeah.
You know, and you look
where does it go from here?
Yeah. I found a guy whose blog, he was building a 1:24 plane, which is a very large scale. That's over double the size of the one I'm working on now. And he accurately recreated the entire wiring loom and hydraulic system of the plane.
Whoa, what?
Accurately.
What?
Like looking at reference and teardowns of the real thing and doing it perfectly.
Shit.
And the thing, it took him 8 months to do this one model.
That's crazy.
Which, I'm not quite dedicated enough for that. And so it's like, yeah, the model is only, in inverted commas, like $200 or so, but like, if you're gonna spend 8 months building it, yeah, that's a decent deal.
Jesus. That's crazy. Oh, wait, so I gotta pay attention. So in this building, I've got milkshakes. Over here is energy. Oops, I gotta exit. Oh, that's right, I gotta...
Oh, those are not aligned to the grid.
What do you mean?
Oh, it was a little bit off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Silver, you finished XCOM 2 downloading. That's great. So let's see. So it put me in here, which is not what I want. I want facilities, energy, and then I have to click that. For some reason, I then have to select it again. There we go. So that was energy. And then slush. Oops. Exit this. I have to click this. There we go. And this end building, I want to have both coffee and water. Oh wait, no, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what is it for food? 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, let me do the food here real quick. I should actually be doing both, so I don't have to keep editing over and over the same buildings. So next to
you need to build a proper workflow.
yes. So I've got a milkshake, and next to the milkshake is going to be the chief beef, because of course.
Yes. Because you have to have the two things that come from the same animal.
Okay, and so energy. What is that? Ice cream. So we got ice cream, hot dog, Mexilente, Missy Good, Monsieur Frites, Pizza Pen. Okay.
Monsieur Frite, is that fucking French fries? It is.
It is. So
Monsieur Frites.
Frites. Oh, okay. Hot dog with energy. Okay, the hot dog squad. It's going into energy here.
Hot dog squad. Yes.
All right. And then okay, and then over here, this is the. Oops. Well, no, I don't want to select the whole building. Come on, I want to select. Fucking hell! I want to select the thing in it. Gulpy slush. It's a slushy. So for this one, slushy and ice cream, or slushy and fries.
Yeah, slushy and fries.
Slushy and
or fries and
fries.
ice cream. Dip your fries in the ice cream like a true man.
Oh my god, no, we're trying to make this awful.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
remember,
That's a
this
good
is-
thing to do.
Wait, there's no... Get in there. There we go. We're trying to make this so they're making a habitat, but they don't quite understand how humans work. Oh, Syntax said pizza. Oh, and Cola said hot dog and fries. All right, so hold on. So we've got some good combos going here. So we've got milkshakes and beef. Because of course an alien's gonna look and go, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
totally. And then we've got the gulpy with hot dogs. And then, oh, I'm sorry, that was energy and hot dogs. Oh, I see. And then it's the slushy and the fries. And then on the other side, all right, here we go. Okay, so the other side. So what have we done? We've done milkshakes, energy, and slush. So we got soda.
Part of a balanced breakfast.
Oh no, terrain modification failed. Oh no, it's because of that stupid pole I put in there. How do I get rid of it?
No.
How do I get rid of this?
I don't know, dude. When I made a mistake, I just Control Z'd.
I'm too far past that now.
Yeah.
Damn it. It's like this right here. Oh, there it is. Got it. Got it. Ha 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 ha. Take that. Okay. Check. Okay, so this is gonna be soda.
Sody.
Sody pops. Oops. And with the soda, so we've got so ice cream actually makes sense because that's a float, but we've still got ice cream, Mexcellente, Missy Good, I have no idea what that is, and the pizza. So what's Missy Good? I don't even know what that is. Let's do Missy Good. Don't know what that is. And then...
This is a really cool zoo. I like all the animals.
Hey! Peg! Peg!
Yes?
We'll get to that. I'm still building the zoo.
My zoo had a 4.5-star animal rating. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness. We went through half of your zoo and there weren't even any animals to begin with.
Yeah?
I'm just
I'm aware of this.
So juice. All right, juice. I think juice needs to go with Mexican. Or...
I could go for some orange juice, honestly.
Juice and soda? That's gross. Yes. No, pizza.
Mix them
pizza.
together.
Yeah,
Shake
juice
it
and
up.
pizza. Juice and pizza. And then this last one is gonna be, so what have you done? Milkshake, energy, slash soda, juice, smoothies. Come on, get in there. Smoothies. And the Mexcellente. And then the last thing, so have I done pizza at all? I don't even know.
It's an appropriate building to sell pizza out of.
Well, so then it would be this one would be pizza and coffee.
Theme park food hits differently, honestly. I'm sorry, I'm using Gen Z language.
Oh, did I do
when
pizza with juice?
No one here is Gen Z.
Oh, I did pizza with juice. Okay, so then what am I missing?
Gun.
Gun.
Yes.
Pizza, fries, Missy Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on, what am I'm forgetting one. So this one's got hot dog. Wait, hold on. Pizza and coffee's grosser. Okay, so let's change. So hold on. So I've got chief beef, hot dog, fries. So chief beef. Oh, I'm forgetting the ice cream. So would it be juice and ice cream? Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's
juice and ice cream's really
juice
cursed.
and ice cream. Okay. All right. What the heck? A dude just appeared. I think he. I
Oh,
think
did
that
you
was
unpause it?
No. I deleted the building. I think he was the
Oh
employee.
no, and the guy inside!
Yeah. He's jobless now. But here, you can work the ice cream shop. There we go.
It's like, but I only had a qualification for for juice or whatever it was before.
Okay, so here's the combos we got. Soda and Missy Good. Don't know what Missy Good is. Milkshakes and
Mystery
beef.
food.
Juice and ice cream. Energy and hot dog. Smoothies and Mexican. Slush and fries. And pizza and coffee.
My tummy's grumbling already.
Yeah, so I decided, dear Ty, Cola, I decided that we were not gonna have any place to get water. That was a conscious decision on my part. All right,
Yeah.
so now...
Yeah, no, we want a kidney stone. That is the end goal.
No water.
You want gout? You want hypertension? And if they order their coffee with no shots of coffee or something to try and get out of it, you have to instruct the servers to put like 3 extra shots of espresso.
You can't drink this without coffee. You need coffee. All humans drink coffee. I say as a
We've
human.
seen it on the TV.
And I say that as a human that doesn't drink coffee.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee either.
Come on. I like how there's just that dude now. He's literally the only employee in the park technically right now.
Look, I support him. He's doing a good job. He should get a raise.
Yes, he is. He needs a raise. And then I need to get to...
Oh, I went through and I maxed out the salaries for every single worker I had.
Oh,
'cause I thought
good.
I might make them happier.
You are a good employer. There. There we go.
Oh, perfect.
So good. Okay, so now I gotta make these dumb eatery areas. Okay, oops. I promise there'll be animals in the zoo eventually. But it might be another stream. Our next Planet Zoo stream. I didn't realize this was going to take as long as it is.
Yeah, perhaps I should have warned you about the length of time being
that's
creative
okay.
takes.
No, I do not mind doing more Planet Zoo streams in the future. And this is
I wanted
good.
to play.
That's good.
I wanted to play Borderlands with you, but that's Borderlands 3 is a long ass game. So
Oh,
you were like,
yeah.
oh, I don't really want to start a long game.
Yeah.
You know, I bought that game for my sister. So my sister's main computer is a MacBook Pro, unfortunately,
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
because she needed it for Pro Tools and a couple of other things that do not run on Windows or run so poorly on Windows that it's not worth using it. Right.
Yeah.
I bought her a copy of Borderlands 3 because Borderlands 3 has a Mac version.
Really?
The Mac version is Epic Store exclusive, with no plans to bring it to Steam.
What? But Borderlands 3 is on Steam.
Borderlands 3 is on Steam, and Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel do have Mac versions on Steam.
That makes no sense.
So I sent an email to Gearbox support and I was like, hey, could you add this to the Steam version? Because I know it exists because it's on the Epic Store. And they said, we have no news. You can check in the forums.
Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
We have
so-
no news?
Yeah, no news on bringing a port that we already paid for and we already made.
Yeah.
No news on bringing it to the platform that most people.
That makes absolutely no sense at all.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's Gearbox, I don't know if it's 2K, I don't know if it's Epic that's at fault, but it's bullshit.
Yeah. That is major bullshit.
So yeah, now she's stuck with a copy of a game that she can't play. And I'm stuck out of money. No, because it wasn't a Steam gift. I got it from the Humble store.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's such a pain in the
I'm
ass.
so sorry. That sucks.
But I actually have a graphics card I'm going to give her. I have an old GTX 1080 that I'm going to give her.
Okay.
I realized I could sell it on eBay for a fat profit because right now no one can buy any graphics card.
Yeah.
But the problem is I need the rest of the computer that goes around it. And the 1080 is more than enough for what Borderlands 3 requires. So
Yeah.
when she does eventually get a computer, she will be able to play the game I bought her last week.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks.
Thanks, Epic. Yay.
Yeah. Okay, so, all right. So here's my eating pen for the humans. So now I'm going to fence this off. And the animals are going to be protected by water barriers. Protecting.
Are you going to do water barriers and then the invisible or the null barrier?
Oh, is that how that works? I wasn't sure how that
Yes,
works.
yes.
Okay.
You have to do you have to do the null as well. Otherwise, the game doesn't know that it's a enclosure and won't let you put any
Gotcha.
anything down.
Okay, gotcha. So first, what I'm going to do, hold on, is I'm going to actually, where is it? Facilities, and then we saw there was picnic. Oh, there's actually like, oh, interesting. There's actually like themed.
Oh, there are
benches and
picnic
stuff.
benches.
Yeah.
I don't know if they eat them. Sit and
They
eat
don't
them
know if
there.
they eat
That's
them?
weird. Yeah, I don't know if they eat the park benches made of wood. I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, we're playing the part of the aliens designing this, so like
Yeah.
we wouldn't know if they would eat wood. I'd be like, well, there's trees everywhere. Surely they gotta like.
Yeah, of course.
And you can eat bits off some trees. So like apples and even
They're probably so confused. Like, what?
yeah, oh yeah. How come you have to grow special grass? It's not regular grass. You can't eat the regular grass. You have to grow the special grass that then you grind the seeds up and then you mix that with water and fungus and then you put it in the oven and that's like a staple food.
I am so confused. This is like that comic, you know, My Mouth Bones. You know that one?
Nathan Pyle.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. I love that.
Oh,
comic.
those get like tragic.
Oh, they do. They
Like
really do.
legitimately sad. There's one it's a guy playing with a kitten with a laser pointer. And the human says, haha, he's tricked by the flashing lights into thinking he's a mighty warrior. And then the guy puts the laser pointer down and plays video games and it's like, oh fuck.
That's great. I forgot about that one. Okay. And then I'll put some trees and stuff. Alright, there. We have captured many humans.
With our state-of-the-art human containment center. Don't worry, you'll observe them in perfect safety.
There's no chance of them escaping. We've tricked them into coming in here voluntarily.
They pay us.
I'm just gonna make a
And
row.
yes, in fact, there's pine trees. You totally can eat, but a ton of pine tree stuff. What do they
Really?
call it? It's like fresh growth fronds. You can just pick them off the tree and eat them.
Really?
And there's like candy and stuff you can eat that you can buy that's made with it. Yeah.
Huh.
And it tastes shockingly, the same way that pine trees smell. Never would have guessed that one.
Hmm. This is so dumb. It just hit me
No
when it's
social
like,
distancing. Yeah, there's no social distancing in this park. You gotta sit
no,
with the
you
shoulder.
are just- Oh, I could have done this four-sided one, but no, I like the bench. Let's see, and then so that is the classic. There we go. And oh, this one actually gets a little fancy here.
That looks like eyes.
It does. That's a lot of seating just for the pizza and coffee place. So here, and I can actually do.
Yeah, you have to buy the giant like mega pizza, the Big Mama Papa's pizza.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so funny seeing those gigantic pizza boxes in trash cans in Burbank.
Oh my god.
Because it's like, you know, when you see a pizza box that's like 4 feet wide, you're like, oh yeah, I know where that came from.
For those who don't know, there is a pizza place nearby where I live, where Peg and I, well, you
Used to live.
You used to live this way, but whoops, they offer a pizza that's bigger than some televisions.
Yes, it is truly
It's
gigantic.
ridiculous, and I love it. It's ridiculous to see. If you order for delivery, the guy has to like get it in through the door, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Uh-oh,
Very
there.
popular for like work pizza parties because it's such a big,
It's
impressive
giant,
thing.
Yeah. And they have a challenge. Yeah, Big Mama's Pizzas. Yeah, Big Mama and Papa's. They're massive pizzas, and they used to. I don't know if they still do, but they used to have this challenge where if it was like 6 people total. If you could finish the pizza in under an hour, they gave you like a year of pizza free. And
after which you never want to see a pizza ever again.
Yeah. Me and Tiny Dinosaurs for the longest time were like, we should totally do this, and then we never did.
We could do it. He's big. He's a big guy. He's got an
Yeah.
appetite.
Yeah.
If I starve myself for a few days, I could probably help out.
Actually, I'm gonna rotate this. Oh, whoops! I'm doing this on the wrong. Trying to at least stay a little thematic.
When the pandemic's over, we should do it. Do I even know 6 people anymore?
A good question. So many people have moved away.
Yep.
I'm actually going to.
Get my supervisor in, who says he's very health conscious, and then goes and buys Habit burgers every other week.
I love the Habit.
Yeah, Habit's great.
Haven't had it in a while.
I don't know why In-N-Out always has a queue that goes up the freeway off-ramp when
Yeah.
the Habit is so much better. Frickin', did I tell you my In-N-Out story?
No, please tell us your In-N-Out story. Oh,
So-
Torty! Hi, Torty! Oh my God, Torty's got a good point. Our friend Joran is like a oh, wow, I can't think of the word right now. He's
Professional
able to eat a lot.
eater.
Yeah, he's the guy when you can't finish something, you ask him if he wants it, and he wants it. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
But yes, Joran would probably definitely help us with the challenge and do great at it. Anyway, tell us your In-N-Out story, please.
So we, this is in, oh god, I don't even remember. Thousand Oaks. We're in Thousand Oaks.
Okay.
And the In-N-Out that's near us in our town is always absolutely packed. Like literally, it's right by a freeway off ramp. The queue goes onto the almost onto the freeway.
Wow.
It's
okay.
absurd. It's obscene. And so we drove by an In-N-Out that had a very short queue, and we were like, oh, we should take this opportunity to finally have some In-N-Out, because we can never do it because the one near us is always stupid.
Yes.
And we go there and it's fine, you know, it's In-N-Out, it's the same as it ever was, except I had a stone in one of my fries, a tiny little rock
What?
that chipped one of my teeth.
What? Are you kidding me?
No, it's real.
Ugh.
So I'm never going to go to In-N-Out ever again.
Well,
certainly not that one.
Fuck.
And I contacted like In-N-Out support because I was like, hey, you should probably look at this place or find out where the potatoes came from, because there was a rock.
Yeah.
And they gave me, I know it's just the support guy, like the support intern can't do anything, but he gave me coupons for more In-N-Out, and I'm like, look, I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you trying to help me. I'm not going to use these, so I gave them to someone at work.
Oh my god. I mean, they were trying to be helpful. By the way, yes, I am putting the umbrella on top of the table, thus cutting down the amount of eating space on the table. That's part of the charm of this place.
So is it like, do they... The bottoms of those umbrellas get really gross. Do they like go somewhere to be clean before they get put on the table where the food is? Or
well, this just stays. They don't take them in and out.
Okay.
You know? They just leave it there. So there you go.
Okay.
There you go. So here's our here's our human eatery.
The umbrellas look completely ridiculous.
I'm glad you like it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is
Save your game.
Oh
yeah,
God,
save the game. Save the game is what you've got to do right now.
Yes. New save. All right, thank you.
Oh, here's the zoo name. Yeah,
thank you, Gamma. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hadn't saved this entire time.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So barriers. So we're gonna do shorter brick walls so that the humans are social creatures. So they they want to be able to see each other over these walls as they eat in their different areas here. How do I change the height of this? Oh, there we go. Okay, there. Oops. Okay, so there we go. These aliens don't get me at all.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling that too. I don't really want to talk to anyone. Certainly not in person. God, no.
Well, you know.
Yes, sorry, go on.
Yes. Oh, no, I was just going to say, you know, they see food eateries and they see people socializing at the food eateries back before times.
Yes.
You know, and
in the happy times.
In the happy times. Anyway, what were you going to say?
So I was going to a model shop in Ventura. And it's actually because it's kind of a long drive to Ventura. There's two places we like to go. One is like a comic book store that has D&D and like fantasy models.
Oh yeah.
And then there's one that is like military history models.
Okay.
And it's so interesting how mask wearing has like revealed people who could be shitty.
Oh yes.
Because we go to the comic book store and they're all like millennials.
Yeah.
They're all my age or younger, probably younger. And they're all wearing masks and they're all being very safe and very kind. And there's like a big perspex thing and they're wearing a mask anyway. And then we go to the military history
I'm
shop.
just gonna say, yeah, that's
And
stark
it's the
difference.
exact opposite.
Yeah.
There's no like consideration to distancing. He's not wearing a mask. There's people in the store that aren't wearing a mask, and it's like I don't want to give you money, dude. I just don't.
Yeah. Oof.
Like, I get it. You're a small business, and I should support small businesses. I don't want to though, so I'm not gonna buy anything.
Yeah. Okay, so all right. So let's see here. So I don't really have. Now I can kind of do a little bit of something here.
The walls of judgment. Everyone peer over the wall and see someone eating pizza and drinking coffee, and they go, "Ugh!" and they throw things at them.
Why did that one end up longer than the other? Oh, I see.
Eating coffee and drinking pizza. You can't be a perfectionist. This game does not allow that unless you you literally are unemployed and have have all the time in the world.
I'm trying so hard to fight my nature, but I can't. Anyway, that's fine. That looks better. That's why it's funny. Actually, you gave a great point. I used to love creative games a lot.
Yep.
And I would play a shit ton of them when I was a kid in school and had nothing better to do. But yeah, I actually remember it was Little Big Planet. I remember Little Big Planet was the first game where I was like really into that game, but I never actually played it besides single player. Because theoretically I was into that game. But once it actually came down to, hey, build something when you have the time, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have the time.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Why is this not working? Obstructed? Obstructed? What does that mean? I guess it's that little nubbin there. Damn it. It's because the path
I guess
goes...
you gotta pull it back just a little bit, yeah.
Oh, whoops, not paths. Barriers.
Yes, that is why I stopped playing Animal Crossing.
Is that why you never play Animal Crossing? Yes! I hate to say it, but actually, yes. Because I was really, like, and I still play it now and then, but you should see my island. I really haven't done any work on it. Because exactly that, is that when the game was, and I hate to say it this way, but when the game was holding my hand of just like, oh, that is angled wrong. When it was doing little baby steps, you know, I was like, okay, yeah, I could dedicate the time to doing this. I could do that. You know, it's like, oh, now you've got the shop and all that. Once it opened up and was just like, here you fucking go, build.
Yep, make a fun little diorama. It's Diorama Maker 3000.
Yeah, it was just so overwhelming. I built my museum complex because I had that idea, and then after that, it was just like, oh my god. It's like, I started to feel creatively bankrupt because it's like, I either had ideas and didn't have time to make them, or I just could not think of any ideas. You know, it's like, oh.
Sucks.
Yeah. So that is why, again, just like Little Big Planet, I love Animal Crossing in theory, and I actually have played it a lot more than other creative-based games. I've actually played it a lot. I don't know how many hours I put into it, but I've played it a lot more than some other games. But yeah, I just have such trouble giving myself time to do that, you know?
Yep.
And here I have time for other things, you know? It's like, it's kind of frustrating because I say I don't have time, but I actually do. It's like, you know, and then I look and it's like, oh, I've put, you know, 80 hours in Sea of Thieves. So it's like, okay, I obviously have time, but it's just hard.
It's the difference is something like Sea of Thieves or something like Minecraft. No, sorry, the opposite way. Something like a Ubisoft game. is because I played a ton of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I can just turn my brain off and have fun fighting in Valhalla.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Whereas if I'm playing Minecraft, and I put a shitload of time in Minecraft in like 2010, 2011, I don't have that kind of time anymore. I'm not in high school anymore.
Aw. But yeah.
It's exactly the same thing, and it sucks because my sister wants to play Minecraft. Unfortunately, her internet is kind of bad, so we can't really play multiplayer together.
Okay.
But she accepted a job application in September, and
Nice! Congrats to her.
and they have basically been saying, "Hey, no, we can't do anything."
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah, it really sucks. And the problem is she can't get a different job because
she's got the job
because it's
lined
like
up. Yeah.
yes, no one is going to accept her if they find out that she's just going to be leaving in a couple of months.
Yeah.
And it's like it's one of those things where having a degree like actively hurts you, because like if you're trying to get a job in a shop and you have a degree and it's like hard times, the shop knows as soon as you can you're getting a real job and leaving instantly. It's literally as soon as you can. And in Charlotte's case, she already has that job.
Yeah.
So and so she's kind of just stuck, and she doesn't want to do gig work like driving a taxi or anything, because that is soul crushing.
Oof.
And especially during a pandemic when there could be all sorts of horrific diseases coming into your car at all times.
Yeah. By the way, I realized I didn't put any lights in over here, so I'm just slapping generic lampposts in.
Oh, that's fine. Close enough.
Yeah, I figured this would be, you know. Oops, I messed up though. I lost it. Where'd it go? There it is. I figured this was the most likely thing that aliens would do. It's like, yeah, you want some lights? Here's some lights.
The aliens see in like radio waves, so they don't really understand.
Yeah, they don't get
lights.
it. They're like, what's the point of these? Okay.
But then you put like Faraday cage around them, and they're like, help.
Oh, Syntax. Yeah, so I would love to do a multiplayer stream at some point in Animal Crossing, but there's two reasons I haven't had that like at the top of my list of things to worry about. Is one, I have other streams lined up. Although I need to do more community night, so Animal Crossing community night is a great idea. I do have to say though, I'm actually a little embarrassed of my island. Because given how much time I have played that game, I don't know how much time I've played, but it's you know, double-digit hours.
Yeah, I got to about 200 before I gave up.
Yeah, so I don't know.
It's a very easy game.
I don't have how many hours I have in it, but given the amount of hours I do have in it, I feel like my island is kind of in a very embarrassing state. So I'm a little embarrassed about inviting people over to my island because it's literally nothing to be impressed by, you know. And then the other thing is, well, what was the other thing I was gonna say? Yeah, I haven't been playing it all that much lately. And you mentioned, I don't know who you said I was gonna miss someone. I know there's some event going on right now, but I have no idea what it is right now. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I feel really bad because I do really love that game a lot. It is a great game, and and I will say this: it's the only game I've been playing on my Switch for like the last year.
It's because Nintendo hasn't put anything out.
Well, now
the only game of note they've put out is just re-releases of old-ass games.
Well, I am gonna play the Mario games because I did get those, and I do have other games for the Switch. I just haven't invested.
Oh yeah,
time
you got
in
those before the deadline crosses, and we're no longer allowed to purchase Mario 64.
That was silly.
And there's no other way of playing any of those games.
Really? Well, legally.
I mean, it's totally legal if you rip your own copy.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can rip your own copy with a hacked Wii U, which I have, so I can.
Oh wait, so I'm gonna flatten to foundation. Interesting.
Yes, that is to make placing buildings way easier.
Okay, roughens.
Because it just flattens the ground to wherever the building is.
Gotcha. So if I do this, is it gonna mess up my path? Oh no, it
I
doesn't.
think the paths don't change. Yeah, the
Okay,
paths are
good.
locked in. So are
What
you
I-
making your moat?
Yeah, so I'm making a moat now. So actually, I'll make it look pretty over here. Or actually, how do I want to do this? Hold on. This is my first time ever, because the tutorial doesn't have this.
Yes.
Oops. I just undid something that wasn't that. Hold on. I undid this lamppost.
Oops.
Oops. Quad hours in Animal Crossing. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I have people on my friends list who have over 1,000. It's kind of nuts.
I'm also a little bit like ADHD. I have a hard time focusing on one game at a time, as evident by my streams.
Yep.
And I've never hit quad hours in any game ever. I'm actually still very proud of the fact that I got, I think, almost 700 hours now in Armello. I think that's actually the most I've ever put into a single game.
I believe it.
In recent history.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm certain that I've played the Halo 1, 2, and 3 games for
Yeah.
well over that.
When I was a kid, like, Houseplant and I, we would put tons of hours into tons of, different games, but I'm talking about since becoming an adult.
Yes.
You should do random Dream Islands for ideas, though. Oh, yeah, I guess that's a good idea, yeah. So what's the best way to do this moat thing? I just drag it, or like is it?
I think so,
Can I
yeah.
set to a depth, or
I don't know if you can.
okay. So I'm just gonna.
I was pretty haphazard with my
Yeah.
my brand of digging.
Oops. Thing is, it doesn't undo the stroke. It's not a paint program.
No.
It undoes each, like, patch of land you did,
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go from this fence to this fence. And then I'm gonna come over here and do the same thing. And then I'm gonna go around. Oh wait, that makes sense? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Off the fence. Well, no. Damn it. I gotta think
I
ahead a
believe in
little
you.
bit.
Come
yeah.
on.
Okay. Actually, it's funny talking about creative games. Little Big Planet, I mentioned, and then also SimCity 4, because I played a shit ton of. I played a shit ton of SimCity 3, but that's all flat,
Yes.
And I put a lot of hours into SimCity 3 and The Sims in general.
Yeah.
This is not doing what I want it to do. I remember when I got SimCity 4, I never. This is gonna sound really bad. I never actually got to the part where you make a city.
Oh no.
Because the way that the terrain modification was so particular, kind of like this.
Yes.
I spent so much time in that game. One of the features was, all your cities are interconnected onto one like global map, like they all connect to each other. But so the problem was, I made one terrain and another terrain, and then it shows you the global map. And the corners of them, they don't align like you can align the edges of your terrains to match up, so you can do the roads from one city to another, but it doesn't align the corners. So if you've got one terrain that ends in a mountain in a corner, and another one that's a lake in a corner, it won't do that. So when you're on the global map, it's just junk, Yeah. And I got so particular about crafting the terrain to be so perfect. And spending that time, and then on top of that was just like, I don't have time for this. It was like, oh. And then Little Big Planet on top of that was like, oh, I can't do this.
Yep.
Okay. So I got that. That's good. That's good for moat. And I come around the horn here. Okay, and then a little more there. And then the pizza place has got prime real estate here. Oops. Whoa. Except the path started falling off there. There we go. Something like that. It's not the prettiest, but yeah, I need to give it up because this game does not allow you to really do that precisely. Okay, so then water. Calm water. There we go.
You could probably make it deeper. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Does water adjust itself? No, it doesn't. Oh, interesting. You can't sculpt after you filled it with water? Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah. That may be something to do with the fact animals can go in the water. Maybe it blocks it for that reason.
Okay, so hold on, because I was thinking... So again, talking about SimCity, is SimCity 4, you could do that, and it would fill in.
Yeah. City Skylines, you can do that, and it'll... The water physics kind of takes over.
Yeah. Whoa, my cursor went just nuts there. Okay. There we go. Not the prettiest, but it works.
It's functional.
It's functional. So there we go. Phallus mode! Oh my god. Oh, Brandog! Hi, Brandog! Sorry, I've been... With this game being creative, I have been concentrating and not being very good about chat. Here. Yeah, hi, Brandog! And Rob says, I haven't played any video games in so long. Finally played... Oh, Hitman 2! Nice!
Hitman 2 is fantastic.
You and I streamed Hitman 2. I want to play more of that game.
Don't buy Hitman 3 yet, because you can't transfer your progress.
I heard about that, yeah.
It's bad enough that I was like, should I buy it on PlayStation?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, the PS5 port's really good, so it's like...
Oh, okay.
4K 60 with the controller, like, rumble stuff. It's really nice.
Okay, so how do
I really appreciate that the new standard is 60 FPS on all these games. As it should be.
Yes. Okay, so all right, so we've got our human viewing food area here.
The watering hole.
The watering hole.
You should have little signs that say the watering hole.
Yes. So I was trying to think of the best way to do now the enclosure here. Actually, I need to bring this water back down this way, so we don't need the humans. Trying to get past here, unless I just do a fence. Actually, I could just close the fence here. Let's see. Oh, dang it! I keep forgetting I have to do that. Okay. A nice angle. There. Fancy.
Syntax, you're insane. 60 FPS is everything.
As someone who's been having frame rate problems in Sea of Thieves, I can tell you I've definitely come to appreciate 60. Oops.
60 is so important that I literally, if I like can't get 60, if you know what I mean, I will just not play the game.
Oh, really? Wow.
So I played on Game Pass. Game Pass is fantastic because it lets you play games and not regret it. I played a game called The Medium because it was supposed to be.
I heard about that. Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a Silent Hill, like, yeah, Konami won't make a Silent Hill, so we gotta make one ourselves. And what it actually is the most boring game I have ever played in my life.
Wait, The Medium? I was
Yes,
hearing
it
so
is.
many people being so hyped for that game. It's not good?
It's so, I mean, it could be good. Like, if you're,
Okay.
but what I played of it, it was, I guess, the intro. I played like an hour and a half of it, and
Okay.
it's, oh my god, it's boring people talking about boring things very slowly.
No!
And the ghosts, the ghosts wear porcelain masks, and that to me says they couldn't be bothered to animate all these faces, so it's just porcelain masks and they move their head a little bit, and it's like,
yeah.
come on.
Oh, that stinks. Cause I actually heard a lot of people were like really hyped for that game.
The tech is really impressive, although even a 3090 can't hit 60 FPS in some areas. So
Really? Oops.
yep. But I kicked it down to like 1080p to get that 60 FPS refresh, and I turned off all the RTX stuff.
Oh, but that's what makes it fancy.
Yeah, but it makes the frame pacing bad, so I can't play it.
I'm decorating now the human. Let's see. So yeah, so I'm just building the zoo. This stream, unfortunately, there are no animals in it yet. Don't judge me. Okay, let's see. So we've got that there. Do you really think aliens would think humans like that much foliage with all the deforestation we do? That's a good point, actually. I should put some more tree stumps.
Well, it depends, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if they're only looking at Brazil, which is like the most magical miracle place on the entire planet, that is constantly being destroyed by the Brazilian government,
Oh.
then yeah, they'd probably get that vibe. But I don't know if they looked at. The U.S.'s like forestry industry plants more trees than anything else because they have to replace the ones they cut down.
And actually, yeah, I just realized I kind of just blocked their view of the humans getting the food. So yeah, that's a good point. I'll decorate along the walls, maybe. I was just trying to make it not look boring. There's a lot of green here, you know? Oh, wait, I just realized. Wait a minute. Oh, I just had a good idea. Sticking with the theme here.
Oh, yes. Yes, you need cash to buy all this food.
Yeah, you need cash, right?
Oh, cash only is so annoying. I have like $3 in cash, and I've had those same $3 for like probably a year at this point.
Blue and I, we keep, especially with being in lockdown and all that, we keep buying food.
Yes.
And it's gotten to the point now where basically he's got all the accounts that order stuff, and then I just PayPal him. But it was at the start of the pandemic, we would take turns ordering the food back and forth. And so we had this $20 bill that we would literally just pass back and forth between us. And I drew a cat face on it. So it was Andrew Meowkson or something like that we called him. But and I don't think he's gotten spent yet. I think Blue still has him.
So when I get that 20 is changed from something?
Yes, exactly. If you guys ever get, and And you guys probably know my handwriting now because I handwrite a lot of my stuff for the stream, all the signs and stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, if you ever see an Andrew Jackson 20 with cat face and a big word bubble that says meow, that's me. That's the 20.
Good.
There. How's that? It's a lot of ATMs.
That is a lot of ATMs. Are you gonna charge for them? Gonna put a
that's
fat
good
fee on it?
That's a good idea. Oh, Colas is judging you for how comfortable those areas look. I know, they do look comfortable. See, they're uncomfortable in the fact that they're designed to be viewed.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'd probably feel like you were on the wrong side. Like, they would feel like you're on the wrong side of the theme park.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the dark ride, sorry.
Yes. That's the idea. That's the idea. Oh, now I just realized I've gone over. Wow. Time has really flown with
Oh,
this.
3:11.
I've gone over the 3-hour mark here, so we will definitely, Peg, if you're down for this, doing this again.
Yeah,
I am
of
down to
course.
do another Planet Zoo crafting stream to continue the Terrible Zoo. I think it's interesting, by the way, that my bathroom area ended up so small. I thought it was big to begin with, and then once I crafted,
you get a lot of freedom and a lot of space in this game
Yeah.
to do whatever you want.
I didn't realize how spread out I was making the food area.
Well, food's important.
It is. It really is. Although I probably should have avocado rating. Oh, rating with a party of 5. Oh goodness. Shoot, I was just about to sign off. Thank you so much, though. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining with the raid. Oh, avocado, thank you for following. How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you playing? And I guess I can go, if you're fine with it, Peg, I can maybe go for another 10 minutes. Maybe
Yeah, sure.
finish up
That
the
works.
food area here. Yeah, how are you all doing? Welcome. So, okay, so I feel like I have some explaining to do. So there are no animals in this zoo yet, because what we did at the beginning of the stream, Peg showed me his zoo, and I am crafting. We are trying to create terrible zoos for people, not for animals. Good zoos for the animals, but terrible zoos for the people. So the direction that Peg went is he made paths that were a mile long, and he made a ride that takes 10 days to ride. Really good stuff. So I decided to go the other direction in that I wanted the humans, and I'm saying that in particular because the idea is I wanted the humans to not know that they were the subjects of the zoo. So there are going to be animals, but the zoo's built so that the animals can peer in on the people. You know?
And not the other way around.
And not the other way around. So what I've done, let's take a little, so I haven't done much on the entry yet. I'm going to build some stuff here. But the first thing I built, because of course, being an alien looking in on humanity, you think the bathroom is a very important thing. So I built a bathroom habitat, which has got
I mean, they're not necessarily wrong.
I know, right? Exactly. If you were analyzing humanity without knowing anything about it, you'd be like, wow, they all, everyone does it. Everyone does it. Some people do it multiple times a day. And yeah, it's very important to humans. So I built this bathroom habitat. It's got all the bathrooms of the world. And it's got one-way glass, but it's facing the wrong way, so the humans can have their privacy. But of course, if you're an animal on the other side, you can observe. And also, I've got this little ATM nook here, because that seems to be important too. And then I just finished building the eatery, which is over here. So they enter here, and then you get to pick your cuisine, with great combos such as, what was it, milkshakes and burgers, or I think the
Coffee and pizza.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the crowning achievements at the very end here, best for last, is the coffee and pizza bar. And there's again ATMs everywhere because you know they've realized that humanity's got a bit of an obsession with these ATM things. So. So, and you know, unlike the bathroom habitat that has the one-way glass, the animals want to be able to peer in, so they built this moat to separate them from the humans. Thank you so much. This is awesome yet strange. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good compliment.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That is a good compliment. Oh, when you were doing Satisfactory. Very nice. So you went
Yeah,
from...
Satisfactory's great.
I haven't
Fantastic
played that,
game.
but I've watched it a few times, and man, that game is talk about complex with Planet
Very
Zoo.
complex.
It gets
and
very
creative. You have
yeah.
to have creativity to play that too. Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, so let me do another 10 minutes here or so. I'm gonna just touch up the eatery area to make it a little bit nicer. I actually am wondering if I should expand the food areas wider and put more tables and chairs, or if I should decorate. Kind of leaning towards decorating.
If we're gonna finish pretty soon, you should probably just decorate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, power. So yes, power. I'm gonna do eventually. I'll probably put them in these little like corner nook areas. Oh, I gotta remember to put doors and stuff in. Yeah. Decorate. Humans cram animals into spaces too small in zoos. They deserve the same. Oh no! Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, so let's decorate here. Oh, I got an idea here. Actually, habitat. So what we can do is near the eatery areas. This is where we can put their mistaken. Like, humans want to do the jungle gym, right?
I mean, I would.
It's for the kids.
Be 100% real here. If there was an adult-sized one, I'd be all over it.
See.
I used to rock climb.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Before I got too large.
Oh.
Because it's another thing where it's like if you're heavy set, you cannot rock climb.
Yeah.
Like there's a specific body type that does well in rock climbing, and it's not mine.
Well,
and it's not yours either.
It's not mine either. I definitely can't.
You have the body of a freaking rugby player, so.
Well, thank you. But yeah, no, it's also it's a combination of body type, muscle, and all that stuff, and I have neither. So actually, let me see. Let's see here. So what do I want to put to decorate? I think I just want to put a bunch of plants. Because actually, you had to put pots. Actually, yeah. No.
Rope climbing? No, rock climbing. I used to be able to climb a rope.
I thought you said rope at first, but then you said rock.
Yes, definitely rock climbing. And not like in the wild. I mean, like in in a center with built specifically designed rock climbing walls.
Oh, actually, let me bring these barriers out to the water. Can I do that? Oh, I can actually put the barriers out into the water. I didn't realize that.
Oh yes, because some animals need water to swim in.
Let me do this. Just to make it so that, obviously the people aren't going to want to swim. I would hope not, at least.
I don't think they can. I think the game teleports them out.
Oh, good. Okay.
No, let them drown. I wish. That's the dream.
Timmy, I don't think you're supposed to go over there. There are animals. All right, and then let me do the same on the other side here. If it was you, you'd swim. Man, this game is definitely getting me over my perfectionism, though.
Yep.
Because it's like, oh my
Trial by fire.
god. Oh. Shorten that up there. There we go. There we go. That's looking beautiful. So weird.
Purple is too much. They look like buttons on a control panel.
You making fun of my umbrellas? You making fun of my umbrellas? There. Okay. The humans have all been separated based on their cuisine choices. So I need to figure out a way to decorate within here. So let's see. I think nature's probably the best way. I like how they just give you like dead trees and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I can.
Yes.
It's dead trees. Ooh, mossy
Dead trees from all the
rocks.
like coffee grounds they just dump in the water.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like a little topiary archway garden
yeah, that's
scene.
neat.
That's pretty cool.
That big triangular wall piece you have is very odd looking.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
The big triangular wall you have is very strange.
I know, right? I didn't know what to do because I had to go from that to down, you know, because I have to separate. Although I guess nah, because I want the animals to be able to come over here.
Yeah, you'll have to put null barriers in between the brick like things if we're keeping it entirely separate from animals.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah, through the water.
Yeah. That's okay. I can do that. So, okay. So then let's see. Oh, there's just like rocks and stuff. So, for those who've just joined, I've only done a handful of the tutorials of this game, so I'm also this is a bit of discovery on my part, too. There's like vines? That's cool. Man, there's a lot of objects in this game.
Mm-hmm.
New world nature scene. Interesting. So when you think, oh, there's a rock. Oh, that's a big rock. Oh, here we go. So I can line.
Oh, topiary.
Yeah, there's topiary.
Yeah, because I put a topiary fox in the mouth of that big monster.
That's
thing.
right.
The dragon skeleton.
So let's see. So I can do like, some of them are small though. And I wish I had a better idea of what I was trying to do here. Trees in those corners with the fences and water. Oh, trees over here. Yeah. Yeah, that would work. Actually, let me do a tree. A tree here. The random tree. Ah, holly.
And they are both full grown. Etc. Oh, that's a Christmas song, isn't it? Too early for that. It's February.
How dare
It's
you.
Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Oh, it is. That's right.
The
Oh, yeah, I guess
fake
I can-
holiday.
Are you guys doing anything special or just staying
No.
inside? Yeah.
Yeah,
figured
we're
not.
staying inside. Same thing we do every night.
Inky. Yeah, so I was gonna talk about future streams, upcoming streams. So because I am streaming this today, I am not going to be streaming tomorrow. Because I don't think I could do that many days in a row. Because I streamed yesterday, and I was like, 3 days in a row sounds a little much. Even though I said I was gonna start doing more Saturday streams mixed in with the Sunday, but I did that 2 weekends in a row, and was like, oh goodness, that's hard.
Yeah. People who do it every day, that's crazy, dude.
If I didn't work full time in addition to streaming, you know, then I could have like downtime other times.
Yeah.
But it's like trying to do a full 40-hour, you know, job, 40-hour
Work
job
week,
or whatever, and then on top of that, streaming my entire weekend was like, ooh. But anyway, so yeah, so because I am streaming today, I will not be streaming tomorrow. So the next stream then will be on Tuesday. I'll be doing more of my single player stream, which is Sniff Adventure. And
oh, you haven't finished it yet.
I haven't finished it yet. I'm actually getting a lot of good content out of it. I thought when you were talking to me about it originally before I started playing it, I thought it was only going to be like a 2-stream game. I'm going to be on stream.
Well, how many hours have you put into it?
More than you, I'll tell you that. Although I got really stuck at one point.
Yeah, you told me, and you just kind of sat there and.
Yeah, it was like, oh goodness, yeah, I'm a little stuck. But also, you know, I've been voice acting everything, so it's kind of different when you're just going through and reading it yourself. I'm actually like
Yes.
reading it out loud, which takes
Yep.
time. Hey, why didn't it place? There we go. But I was also gonna say that the developer has been watching my streams. Which
Yes.
has been so lovely. They've been really chill. And then they also just did a patch that addressed one of the things I found in the stream, which was actually really cool.
Yep.
So
Which
that's...
is-
Oh, go ahead.
Which is incredibly legit of them.
I know, yeah. The fact that they saw a glitch in my stream and it was like, let's just fix that. Like, that's
Yep.
awesome. And then, so that's Tuesday. I stream single-player games on Tuesday. And then, Friday is my other stream day. So I do Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays normally. So next Friday, I will be doing, most likely, if I can, maybe possibly Sea of Thieves. But as you guys know, if you've been following along my adventures with computer issues, I've been having some problems with streaming Sea of Thieves lately, and I have found out it's almost concretely Streamlabs' fault. For some reason, the game does not want to stream with Streamlabs anymore. And I've been talking to Streamlabs, and they're like, no, it's your computer. And it's like, no, you don't understand. Well, I haven't told them this part yet, but I've been wanting to, I have to email them rather, and tell them, like, no, I am able to stream it in OBS just fine. So it is definitely your software. So, anyway, if I can get that fixed, or if I can get my stuff set up in vanilla OBS, I would like to do another Sea of Thieves stream, because the last few have been a little rough because of the computer issues. By the way, I'm trying to place these plants so they still have a view of the eatery. Just like that. There we go. I want to give a little bit of... I want to give the, the people a little bit of false sense of security here. With the trees. All right. Let's see. What do I want to put here? I got it. Spruce. I'm trying to go with like the building style, Again, going from the idea of, this is a zoo created by people who don't quite understand humans, but are building a zoo regardless. And actually, I'm not gonna put those there. I'm gonna put those more down here. There. All right.
Gorgeous.
So you were saying I have to do a null barrier. Let me do that before I forget.
Yeah.
So you're just saying from like... Oh wait, it's doing that again. Null. Length,
Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
that.
And then yes.
That. Oh shoot. It thinks that this is a barrier. How do I... Hold on. There we go. Okay, I got it. There we go. There. So that's all buried off.
Yes. And then on the you have to do it on all sides, and then you should, in theory, be fine to put animals on the other side,
Okay.
and the game won't scream at you for being unsafe.
You are unsafe for visitors! Although, I have a question. Do the animals just can't cross the null barrier then, right?
Yes, I think that's just how it works.
So I can put animals in the water?
I think so.
Sweet.
Crocodiles.
Yes.
The crocodile, the saltwater crocodile, was the animal that escaped from my zoo.
Really?
And I swear to God, he just swam right through the barrier, and like was swimming under, like semi under the ground. And
What?
I only saw it for a second, and I was like, "This is definitely a bug." And I go on the Steam forums. It's pretty common.
Really?
For aquatic creatures like otters and penguins and crocodiles, just leave.
Okay then.
So
They're
yep.
just done. They're just done.
Yeah, he says, "Oh, you know what? I could do with some outside time. I'm just gonna leave."
When I was playing, my bear escaped like 4 times, so that was straight up just me making a mistake.
That was dipshit Houdini.
That was dipshit Houdini. You remembered his name.
Of course. How could I forget? All the keepers loved him.
Oh,
I'm
they
sure.
loved dipshit Houdini. Okay, so there we go. I'm on my way there. It's not even close to being done. I should have realized the fact that one tutorial, actually not even one tutorial, half of a tutorial took me 3 hours the last time I played this. I should have realized, like, this was going to be a whole thing. All right, so let me go and let me save before I forget.
Yes. There is an autosave, but it's like every 5 minutes or something,
Okay.
so quite often it'll miss stuff if it does crash. Like, it crashes all the time. Not that I'm mad about that.
You are mad.
Very mad.
But anyway, and thanks again for the raid, Avocado. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And everyone who came with the raid, really, really appreciate you coming and looking at my terrible zoo. Planet Zoo is a game that I kind of I just started playing not too long ago, and it's kind of turned into another game that I stream occasionally, more regularly. And now that I have a zoo that I'm building, I will definitely do another stream of it soon to continue the terrible zoo. So Peg, next time you're free and would like to do another
Yes, of course.
stream together, and if you want to
Tomorrow.
well, maybe not tomorrow. In the future. But and yes, Cola, yes. We do have GTFO to play. We need to play more of that. We got brutally slaughtered the last time we played, but we are getting better. I definitely think we're getting better. Oh no, you're all saying tomorrow. Oh my goodness. We'll see.
Wait, you doing anything tomorrow?
No, I'm not, but I
I don't know why I asked. It's the frickin' pandemic. No one's doing anything tomorrow. And if they are, they shouldn't be.
let me see. I'm not really doing anything tomorrow, but
I actually am, so I won't be able to join you, so I'm peer pressuring you for no reason.
So actually what might happen tomorrow then is I might stream just another game, but yeah, you're right. You know, it might not be at my normal 3 o'clock for Sundays. Basically what happened, I do HelloFresh, and I do that for meals, and I really wasn't feeling like cooking over the week, and I kept putting it off, and then it was like, uh-oh, I'm gonna have to cook lunch, dinner, you know, for over the weekend.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that I'm able to have the time to actually like cook the meals I need to cook, so I don't let food go to waste.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
Yeah, normally I try not to cook on days that I'm streaming, but today I cooked lunch. So you know what I mean? So I just want to make sure I don't burn myself out. But it is a long weekend for me, so I do have Monday off, so in a way.
Hooray, same.
Yay! Yeah,
I am also free on Monday if you wanted to do something then.
Okay. Oh man. Days off
A lot of content.
very valuable.
Yeah, very valuable. Also, sometimes completely meaningless. Like,
yes, like Monday.
because what is a day anymore? What's a week?
Yeah,
like,
and I was gonna
what
say
day is today? I don't fucking know.
Monday's what, President's Day? So fuck that.
Yes.
It's just what is it, like National Pizza Day? Let's say. You know? Like I'm not gonna observe. It's like I want to go to the people.
Well,
who
let's be real. It's not
manage
National
holidays.
Former President's Day.
Yeah, that's true. At least anyway, not to get political, but
That's
Just
like,
saying.
doesn't get political, but he
Oh!
lost, and he lost really
Oh my
hard.
God! Wait a minute. That's right. I was joking, but you're right. It was National Pizza Day last week.
Oh no!
But anyway, yes, thank you all for watching. So so if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, please keep an eye out in the Discord. Let me push my little Discordy button. There's the link to the Discord. I post in my Discord when I'm gonna be going live and what game I'm gonna be playing ahead of time. So I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow if I stream. It's kind of up in the air. But anyway, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and Peg, thank you so much for joining me today
Of course.
and watching me
I'll talk.
be very indecisive about my zoo.
Wrestle with the path controls.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.
Bye.